BV salute. If you still in the building, my guy. BV be popping up early. That's a fact.
Dedicated grind music in the building. Hey! Hey! We here! Turn up, turn up, turn up! Let's go! Hey! Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Dedicated grind when we show up. Home of the hustle. Turn up, turn up. We glow up. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Motivation loud, turn the motivation up. We the home of that dedicated grind radio. Rise up, tune and subscribe to Dedicated Grind Radio. Early morning, late night, same mission, same fight. Got a dream, we co-sign. Hit your limit, we rewind. When you stuck in your head, we turn you up instead. Fuel your fire, that's the line, we here to help you shine. So whoa, 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 whoa. Whatever you go, we locked in. Right direction, we tapped in. From the booth to the streets, keep climbing. Every step back is your timing. We the voice in your ear when it's rough. Push harder when you listen up. Not enough. Dedicated grind music, that's us. Turn it up. Turn it up. No hush. Subscribe to Dedicated Grind on. No hush. Turn up, turn up. Turn up, turn up. Dedicated grind when we show up. Home of the hustle. Turn up, turn up. We glow up. Turn up, turn up. Turn up, turn up. Motivation loud, turn the motivation up. We the home of that Dedicated Grind Radio. Rise up, tune and subscribe to Dedicated Grind Radio.
Solution. City Bama salute. Asia salute. BV in the building salute, my guy.
We wouldn't last. They said we stuck here. They said nobody make it out the dirty sector. Dark side talk. Let's address it. Yo, they talking that ill. They talking now. They said our name. 30 seconds, we got them talking.
Dedicated grind music. They say you can't make it out the dirty sector. Nah. Dark side corners, pressure make you tougher. Sector members moving up, we elevating. They still talking down while we demonstrating. They say you can't make it out, that's what they told us. Now they call us out cause the grind got noticed. From the dirt to the spotlight, yeah. Dirty sector builders, now the world watching. I heard a rapper call it, say the name. Dirty sector. Same one watching every move that we make. Talking like we stuck, like we boxed in a lane. But he mad cause the sector got motion in the name. He said we clout chasing, said we won't go far. But he's still checking views like a fan in the bushes. You diss what you fear, you watch what you doubt. Funny how opinions change when the ground work out. Facts, we ain't lucky, we consistent. Late nights, early mornings, tunnel vision. They critique from the sidelines, comfortable and loud. We build from the bottom where the hate get proud. They say you can't make it out the dirty sector. Dark side corners, pressure make you tougher. Sector members moving up, we elevating. They still talking down while we demonstrating. They say you can't make it out, that's what they told us. Now they call us out cause the grind got noticed. From the dirt to the spotlight, yeah. Dirty sector builders, now the world watching. Sector members leveling up, new lanes. Same hunger, new platforms, bigger names. We learn from the chaos, master the noise. Turn trolls to fuel, pressure to poise. They stay comfortable, we stay committed. They joke too long, consistent. Dark side lessons, hard-earned gain. You don't survive here without mental strength. They don't hate you when you stuck. They hate you when you move. Remember that? Yeah. They said we peak early, said it's downhill now. But momentum, don't ask a mission, it just grow loud. Same people doubt it, now adjust they tone. Trying to tap in, now that the sector grown. You can't gatekeep hunger, can't block real grind. We paid in time, pain focused in mind. Dirty sector scars, still show on the skin. But that's proof of survival, proof we win. Proof we win. They say you can't make it out the dirty sector, but we live in proof that the grind apply pressure. Dark side made us sharper, not bitter, not broken. Now every move calculated, every word spoken. They call us out now cause we moving too fast. Funny how the doubt disappear in the past. From the dirt to the daylight, no favors taken. Dirty sector razors, now we awaken. Dedicated grind music. We wanna make it out. We did. Now what?
Solution. What's going on, my guys?
Another day, man. Yo, don't worry, Bucks. I got the new camera coming in the mail soon. Because my laptop camera is twisted, it's too blurry, but we're gonna definitely be on deck by the next show. We're gonna have the cameras all out.
Don't even worry about it, man. How you though?
Man, please. I'm still stuck on this weather, man. Because you know, when you own your own property, nobody doing that for you unless you pay him. Man.
Yeah, man. I be knowing the blessing and the curse. I'm where I'm at, where we ain't got to worry about that, but get to dig them cars about the snow, man. That's it.
Shit, I had to help. I mean, Robbie had to dig his car out like 5 times, man. Try to keep this, because you know when it's dropping, you can't wait till it all drop. You gotta go, you know what I mean? Like an hour at a time.
Yeah, that's a fact. Bronx, Queens, salute. Appreciate the pull up.
Shout out to everybody in the building. Bronx, Queens, City, Bama, Asia. We see you. We see everybody, man. Bad vibes. Salute.
Yeah, BV came through. BV be coming through early, man.
Yeah.
Boy, BV
what you been up to, though? What you been up to, man, besides this snow, boy?
Oh, man. Hell on earth, man. You understand me? Hell on earth, man. You know, but you know, it ain't gonna stop a gangster, man. You dig?
That's a fact. I'm not gonna lie. I think they keep doing this to us. No rainbows, but they keep, like, when they say things like this is gonna happen, right? And next you know, you in the supermarket spinning crazy because you think you're gonna be stuck in. It's nowhere near what these people talking about, bro. They tricked me. They tricked me out of a G and some change and cash, man.
Make you load up for a little sprinkle, huh?
Yeah, for a little sprinkle, talk about it's gonna be the worst. I said, yo, back in the days when I was young, we used to play football in snow worse than this. Which I mean the worstest.
Yeah, you know how that go. It's wicked. It is wicked. But that's what they do, man, to get their bread. You know what they say? Force advertisement, man. You understand me? That's what that should be, man. Force advertisement. But you know,
the hip hop world looking crazy right now, Bucks. I ain't gonna front.
Word, that's a did you get the joint with Corey Guns and Rakim's son?
I heard it, but I didn't even know that was Rakim's son until you put me on the last time.
Fire, man. Fire. We definitely got to get into that. We definitely got to talk about that. But before we get into all that, though, man, I seen, you did a nice little powwow. You did. You packed the house, threw a little 50 in the building, using the same title. I mean, what you think? What you think it is, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, you use the same title. You know what I mean? You packed the house. You understand me? Like,
that was a setup for me, Bucks. You know why? Because when I had that show popping, right? When I would talk about hip hop, it was normal people in the building, right? Just regular, like a good what? I'm not gonna lie, like a good 9, 10, 11. Time it started getting into the little dirty shit. Niggas putting up, everybody in the chat, pow, pow, pow. I'm like, look at this shit here.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, NY Nikki Baby salute. Appreciate the pull up, man.
New York Nikki, salute, mama. Shout out to New York Nikki. Always showing love, man, and respect and support. Shout out to Nikki.
Yeah, man. I seen it, man. I said, wow, look, and then, man, you know, nothing for nothing. I'm like, the title didn't change. So, you know, and they still, you know, popped out for the buffoonery. I said, man, I can't make this up.
Shout out to Asia, man. I had to make it up to Asia because Asia was she was tight. She like, this is not Hip Hop Talk Weekly. I'm like, oh my God. Now, I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I can't get the top fan mad. So I had to let her know, yo, I'm just testing the game to show people they don't want to support content, but time people jump up there to wild out, here go everybody. That was just a whole test. Asia, that was a whole test. That's why I did the next show. My man Bucks had to handle some business. You already know we human. We not internet. And he had to handle some business, so I did a second show. I hope that was a little more better for you. Salute.
Yeah, it went down the way it's supposed to, man. It went down the way it's supposed to. Ain't no complaints. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, man. You know what I mean?
Somebody please get Dice in the building, because I want to ask Buck the same question I asked Dice. Somebody get Dice in the building. Dice said 101 Papoose would get Jada out of here.
I don't know. No, don't get it wrong, man. Pap is a different monster, man. You know, but the nigga Jadakiss, man. Jada is an animal, man.
I ain't gonna lie when he said that, because I know Pap is nasty. We know Jada nasty. So when it comes to hip hop, I don't really think about how nasty they is. I think about what can each person say to each other, because you know a lot of them got passes, a lot of them went through things. So when it comes to this battle rap, I don't care who's the hottest. I care who's gonna talk the most job. I think Jadakiss will get him out of here. First round knockout.
Yeah. I mean, because you know, Jada's a different human being, man. When it comes down. When it come down to hip hop, man, you know, like, and I think he be holding back a little bit. You know, I really feel like Jada is so loyal, like he don't want to try to outshine his guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he holds back a little bit. But when I went to some old stuff that, this guy, man, he's out of the ballpark. He hit that right on the nose. Pause. Dead or alive. Pause. He got that.
The best dead or alive. I'm never gonna lie. This is what everybody's saying, and I could say I believe I as a fan, it's 100% true. Jada's the only rapper that never had a whack verse. Never.
I mean, to be real, I don't think I even never heard him had a whack song. Period.
It's just that it wasn't promoted to big it up as big as it's supposed to be. Because even when you go back to what's that album where he made Knock Yourself Out?
Mm-hmm.
Son, that like even Jada's Got a Gun. Son, is fire, bro. But he wasn't getting that promotion allegedly due to the deals that he did not want to sign, because Puffy already fucked their brain up and made them realize we not messing with nobody.
Yeah, fire. That joint he even got, was it Anthony Hamilton?
Yeah. Well, that was why.
Right. Fire. Like
you think why is the biggest song he ever made? Dolo?
I wouldn't say it's the biggest, but for that genre, to do it with his souls. I don't really look at Anthony Hamilton like an R&B. I think he's soul R&B, not hip hop R&B. He's soul. Yeah. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man El Plaga, Trey Pound 7. Mr. Movie in the building. I see you working. Keep your foot on their neck, man. You understand me? Word to my mother. He out here stomping on them. But when he stepped out with the Anthony Hamilton joint, man, that joint was so tough. It really to me, it put him in the same limelight when you deal and you listen to songs like Tupac and Keisha Cole. Play your cards right. You know what I'm saying? Like when you start listening to songs like that where they bring soul, to your soul. Yeah.
I think Why was one of the hottest things he ever. I think Why is the biggest hit he made, not the hottest. Let me take that back. I think Why is the biggest he ever made.
Right. They should have pushed it more, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fumbled that. They definitely fumbled that.
Another thing one thing I realized about Jada, he's not on a lot of R&B songs, but that boy, he could do some R&B, because remember when he made that song with what's her name? Mariah Carey?
Fire.
That was fire. And he be spitting his words.
Yeah, fire. He got a new joint coming out with what's her name? I don't want to say her name wrong. Was it Tiana Taylor?
That's my baby. Shout out to Tiana. That's my baby right there.
He got something coming out with her, man. Fire.
Yeah,
He got some.
Wait for some more music, man. This industry is dying down. I can't wait for no more music.
Yeah, we was just talking about that. We was definitely me and my guy, he behind the wall, man. You know what I mean, with a butt a hole full of time. Grown man thought salute. I'll be blessing this.
Grown man thought salute.
I'll be blessing this platform. We're gonna be talking about, a little of the hip hop, and what's going on with it. And he kind of just brought me back as far as like with the Hebrew and and he's from behind the wall, and he just feel the same way, man. Like hip hop is going to a strange place. Queen T Royale, salute. You know what I mean?
Salute, mama.
And it's so sad to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
especially when it's your man, especially when you've been through that situation, you feel me?
Right, you've been a fan. You know what I'm saying? And then when you've been a fan of certain people, like I'm mad at Jada. You know what I'm saying? Like come on, man. Like, stop holding your music hostage. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
Let that thing go. Yeah, let that thing go, man.
Yo, Buck, speaking of Jada, I hit Cuban Links up in the back. He ain't get back with me. But you see your boy Cuban Link out here calling Jada up for, like, yo, you messing with Fat Joe. I got this. I'm more lyrical than you. Let's go track for track. I said, boy, sit your ass down.
Yeah, he need to have plethora of seats. That's a fact. He need to have plethora of seats.
Get you a good cushion.
Yeah, that right there is nobueno.com. But and that's the scary thing that's going on right now with YouTube, man. Like everything, is YouTube. Everything is social media. Everybody thinking, content is the key. They losing they losing their dignity. You know what I mean? They losing the loyalty within, to the fans and to hip hop.
They going. It's like they going from rappers to going to what we do. Like, where's the music so we can have more content?
Right.
Now y'all want to sit there and make content? Like, come on, man. The hip hop game is dead. And I was thinking about this yesterday. I said, artists, think about the last time hip hop was jinking. I'm not gonna lie, I think it was drill music. I think drill music was the last because we went from New York, the West, we went back to New York, then we went to the West, then we went to the South, then we went, and then Chicago and UK, the drill shit took over. After the drill shit, hip hop is gone, bro.
And then it's like you asked the question, y'all got rid of drill, now to what? Now we ain't got nothing, pretty much to listen to. Now I'm feeling for Fabio, to come back out. But we're gonna talk about that. You understand? We're gonna talk about that. Y'all already know where we at, man. It's your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General. I'm right here with my man Party Artie, aka the Light Side General. We in the building. Y'all now tuned in to Hip Hop Weekly. You understand? Where we listen to hip hop, talk hip hop, and we debate later. You dig?
Yeah.
Lightside TV, UNT Network. Yeah, welcome to Hip Hop Talk Weekly, where the culture gets judged straight up. We talk hip hop. So what do you know about it? Party Artie, we tapped in. 050 Bucks, the Dark Side General. Dedicated grind music. You already know what time it is. Let's get to it.
Hey yo, check to the mic, 1, 2. This is Hip Hop Weekly, where the culture's critical. The debate is digital, we can't
kick facts, no gimmicks. Who is lyrical? It's Hip Hop Weekly, where the fresh perspective begins. Talk the music, the wave, the fits what's in the mix. From the shell toes to the modern days, we break it down, so pull up and tune it. For the love of the art that our city created. Hip Hop Talk Weekly. Tune in, get your mind right. Hip Hop Talk Weekly. Where the debates airtight, talk the fresh kicks. The new releases, the old school hits. Hip Hop Talk Weekly, only cure for the culture's fix. Yeah, yeah. Well, Hip Hop Talk Weekly. Yeah, where the real conversation. Listen, we bringing what the sector been missing. Debating like Big versus Pac, who's the city bestest artist. We trace the path from Dapper Dan's luxury to LV to the runway trends, where the street signs get released. The new music fly or a pass, we discuss it. The difference between a true trend and what's just buzzkid. My pen's a scalpel, I dissect the style and the flow. Light side, light side, light side. Light side TV, party arty. UNT Network. Us never done with a network. Make the network. 050 block. I'm talking gazelles, the history in the shell. A fresh pair of Jordan still ring like a church bell. From the park jams to the podcast, the thread never snaps. We wear the culture on our backs, respect that perhaps. Debate the top 5 that are alive. Who's in the slot? Is the album a classic or did that hype hit the spot? We keep it 100, we don't front for you. Hip Hop Weekly. We just wanna talk hip hop. Tune in, get your mind right. Hip Hop Talk Weekly. Where the debates airtight, talk the fresh kicks. The new releases, the old school hits. We only cure for the culture's fizz. Yeah, Hip Hop Talk Weekly. Where the real conversation. Yeah, Hip Hop Weekly. Yeah, you catch the show, you better. Debates get heated. Fashion, music, beats, nothing gets deleted. It's a celebration, a weekly elevation. For the love of the culture, straight up, no hesitation. We talk best artists, best eras, best styles. Who held it down and who really shaped the culture. Yeah, Hip Hop Talk Weekly. Hip Hop Talk Weekly. Light side. Light side. Us never them. Us never them. You think you know hip hop? Alright then. Tune in, tapping, and argue with your people after. Cause this is Hip Hop Talk Weekly. 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 Let's go. Hey yo, welcome to Hip Hop Weekly. Where every convo sound like a debate. Say what you want, but say it with facts. 050 bumps, Dark Side General, Boros battles, bar breakdowns, legends versus the new generation. We talk about all that. This the show where the Bronx versus Brooklyn. Queens get spicy, and everybody swear their favorite rapper to GOAT. It's Harlem the Flyer. Light side. Us never them. You love hip hop, you study hip hop, then prove it. This is Hip Hop Talk Weekly. Hip Hop Talk Weekly. Hip Hop Talk Weekly. Jump in. Let's get it.
Hip Hop Talk Weekly.
That's a fact. NY318 salute. Appreciate the pull up. Queen T Royale salute. Appreciate the pull up and thank you. You already got Ace in the building. Salute, big bro. Mikey B in the building. Salute, big bro. Appreciate the pull up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we got a lot, but a little to talk about, man. It's a lot. I like to start off with the with the Corey Guns and Rakim's son, man. Rakim's son is fire. Rakim's son is nice.
I like I said, I didn't even know that was Rakim's son. I was mostly playing it into No Rainbows, into Corey Guns. I know Corey Guns is fire. Homie nice.
Hey yo, I don't know, man. Yo, and he riding his own wave. Like he ain't getting up there, letting it be known. If you didn't know, you wouldn't even know that was Rakim's son.
That's a fact.
But he got balls.
He did better than Corey to you?
Yo, on one of them joints, he, you know what I'm saying? Like, Corey had to dig in that bag. Corey had to dig in that bag, man. Corey couldn't come up there. Yeah, he couldn't come up there, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like a regular OMC. Corey Guns had to come up there like and dig in that bag and let people know he Peter Guns' son. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like I told you before. I think I had echo, Buck. You got something on?
Nah, that's on me, you said? You still hear the echo on me?
Yeah, I hear. Nah, it's not. I hear myself twice.
Oh, you hear yourself twice? I don't know why it's that. I mean, I hear you good over here. You ain't echoing over here. You sound good over here.
Let me cut. Hold on. Yo. Yeah, I still hear it.
Yeah, you good over here. You ain't no echoing over here. You know what I'm saying? The echo is going over there.
You ain't got TV on or nothing?
Nah, everything is off.
All right, put me back up.
All right, copy.
Drop the link for me, Buck.
Is there? Word, your man Corey. I mean, Rakim's son. He's on his way. He is on his way, and that's why we need more. We need more shows. We need more shows. Cola James, salute, sis. Appreciate the pull up. Happy belated B-Day too, sis. Word, happy belated B-Day. Yeah, we need more people, man, that's gonna get these artists pushed out there, man. You know what I'm saying? We know we're dealing with streaming. You know, you got guys with these platforms that talk their hip hop. They need to start digging into these artists, man, because they out there. We just not tapping in. You know what I'm saying? We not tapping in. We gotta tap in. You know what I mean? We letting good music just go to waste without being heard. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta stop this, people. Like, we got to start tapping in. We got to start supporting these up and coming artists. We always talk about this. Just like we did with the drill. Everybody complained about drill music. All right, we got drill music pretty much up out of here. Now what? Now what is the next plan? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we gonna do? Like, real talk. Like, what are we gonna do, man? You know what I mean? And that's the fact of the matter, man. We definitely got to start pushing that. Queen T Royale, salute. Appreciate the pull up, Mom.
Salute, mama. Yeah, I still have my echo. Huh?
Nah, you good over here, Artie.
All right, copy.
Yeah, Queen
Hello?
T, Queen. Yes, you good, Queen T.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to. I'm so proud of you, artist, and I want to tell Vicky that I try.
All right, now you breaking up, going in and out right now. Pause.
Yeah, break it up.
Okay, I'll come back in.
All right.
Drop me off.
All right.
Pull back up, Queen. Don't forget, pull back up. We love the pull ups.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. You know, you get people like that support. You know what I mean? That's why I keep it going.
So your
Is it an echo now?
Is this? I hear me echoing.
Nah, you good. I don't hear no echo on this side.
Anybody get Artie echoing?
Nah, your joint sound crystal clear. I know she probably was saying Queen T was echoing. I heard the echo from Queen T.
Cause I dead ass hear myself twice. What the hell? Let me check.
Yeah, Cole is saying the echo now, but I don't think that was yours. I think she was saying about Queen T.
Yes, Artie.
Oh yes, Artie. I don't. You must got something on. You must got something on, Artie. They ain't really.
Nah, I got shit on.
Word, it ain't. I got everything off over here. I even got the music. I even got everything turned down. I ain't got nothing playing in the back. Yeah, that's a fact. Ain't nothing playing in the back or nothing.
What the hell? Yo.
Mr. X, salute. Yeah, you sound. I don't know what. I don't know where the echo's coming. You sound good over there. Let me.
If they don't hear my echo, we gonna do this work.
Yeah, let me turn my mic down. If anything, worst case scenario.
Cause I know I just fix everything.
Yeah, I just turned my mic down, so that should be what's the name? No
Shout
Artie
out to
bro. So
everybody in
yeah.
the building, man. We appreciate it.
Nah, Artie Echo. Oh, okay. Well, how you sound now?
I'm good. Let me know I'm good. Hip Hop Talk Weekly. Let's get into this. Somebody let me know I'm good. We got Cola James in the building. Cola James, salute, mama. See you doing your thing on the IG. I'm following. I'm liking. I'm sharing. Yeah. Y'all still hear echo from Artie? Somebody let me know I'm good. Well, I'm echoing so we get the show popping.
Throw these 6 eyes on. Let me see. Drop down and come back up. He kind of did that already, but I don't see. I don't even hear no echo from you. You sound clear. You sound clean. I hear they saying they still hear echo. Hold on. Let me mute my mic.
Yo, I'm good. Yeah, I don't hear y'all. Hear echo now, right? I don't hear echo. Do y'all hear echo? Let me know now so we get this party started. I don't hear echo now. Somebody put me on. I don't hear echo now. Y'all hear echo? This is Hip Hop Talk Weekly. It's still bad echo right now? Or that's old? I'm good now. Cola Jane said I'm good. As she said, no echo now. So it's probably something you doing, Buck. You not logged into something else?
Nah, I'm about to drop down. I'm gonna drop down and what's the name myself right now.
Copy. But shout out to everybody we support. You did? This hip hop talk weekly is a lot to talk about, man. Even though I see hip hop is dying slowly, everybody's starting to come to podcasting. I always like, yo, what happened to hip hop? Now everybody want to come to podcasting. The only thing I don't care about when these rappers come to podcasting, because all they do is give us more content. So I'm not never mad. I hear a lot of people, I see a lot of people saying rappers is coming to park. Yeah, ain't no money in hip hop. Ain't no more money in hip hop, bro. Niggas is running to the internet now, killing the game, bro. I think drill rap was the last of the breed. I think drill rap was the last of the breed. I think drill rap, right? That's what I think. I think drill rap, these young niggas was so real and about their shit and telling the truth and really going through it that it made the rest of these rappers look like, listen, these little niggas is wilding. You ain't gonna come back talking on. Let me check out, Bug. Let me see if you're good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good now.
Everything groovy?
Yeah, we good, y'all.
All right.
Yeah, we good.
All right, copy. I thought I had to hit the echo cancellation, then hit it again. Everything.
Okay, we good. I know I wasn't bugging.
Yeah, that's a fact. Keep spitting your spill though.
But yeah, like I was about this drill rap thing, right? I personally say, like, ever since drill started, we didn't have so many game takedowns, people really telling the truth. These little niggas wilding, being real. But I see that they got it from the old school rappers that wasn't really doing it. They was doing entertainment. So the drill rappers took it to their ability to think that this is real. And ever since the drill rappers came out and start putting real work in and what we talk about, what we really fucking do, excuse my language, what we really do, you can check by the records, you can see us getting locked up, niggas is dropping. I think after the drill died, niggas couldn't really play that hardcore rap no more. Because now we see through it.
Yeah, that's a fact. Queen T Royale, salute.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good now.
Play it now, yep.
Oh, okay, guys. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys I'm just so proud of you guys. I mean, the how you built this. I mean, I watched it and I watched how you grew, and it's just awesome. I'm very proud of you. And I just want to let Nikki know that I haven't received any of her notifications. But Artie, I got you next time you go live, okay? I told you, y'all three are the ones I'm going to support.
I appreciate
thank you, and I appreciate that.
Oh, and one more thing, Artie, that champagne bottle, let me tell you something. I got what? I'm going to pull it out my refrigerator. I got that for the demise of that orange thing that's up in that house. You know what I'm saying? Soon as that demise happens, I am going to pop that baby. Trust me.
That's a fact. Do you? As you should.
But that's all I have to say. You watch
Thank
me.
you very
I got
much.
my bottle of champagne. I got it for my birthday, right? I never open it. It's gonna be my birthday opening soon as that orange thing is out of there.
Okay.
That's a fact. I appreciate the support, Queen
If
T.
y'all
Right
see
Drink,
there.
my
drink,
drill.
drink safe. Drink safe. Don't
Yeah.
get too twisted, all right?
Another
Make sure you
program. I ain't gonna get twisted. I know what I'm doing. I ain't lived 67 years and not know what I'm doing, baby. But here's the thing. I love your content. I love your conversations and everything you guys got it going on. And I hope and pray that your channel grow and you can get the message out to all these people that need to hear it. And with that said, I'm gonna drop off and y'all have a good night.
Thank you very much.
yeah,
Look,
we
and
appreciate.
I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy the show, Queen T.
Oh, yo, Queen, and we always appreciate the love, man. That all the love help us move further and further. The love is real. The hate is fake.
That's a fact.
It's hard for somebody to say they love your show, but it's easy for niggas to say they hate your show. You heard?
Yeah, that's a fact. You already know that, man. You know.
But yeah, so like we were saying, I think Corey Guns got him on that one. What you think?
Yo, Corey, Corey might have to step up a little bit. You know, I'm gonna say that. That's the first thing I said when I heard it. Even the first go round, it was dope out the ballpark. I mean, like, you know, it's one thing you could say. Oh, when he first started, oh, he trashed. He stayed on tune with it. You know, he ain't jack his pops coattail. Straight in and did. Even his name would throw you off. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. His name was
what's his name?
Tamil.
Okay, Tamil.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Like, are you serious?
They should have threw Big Pun Son in that.
Yo, we gotta talk about that. I was just about to say that, man. And all this, you know, this stuff going on with, you know, with Fat Joe. The hate is real now. I'm a firm believer the hate is real. Because he went on a whole nother platform, had nothing to do with the dirty section, nothing to do with YouTube, everything to do with sneakers. He just had to throw the dirty section involved. I'm like, yo, come on. So I got the word that he reached out to somebody, and that somebody, well, you know, it ain't about nothing.
You know,
my man Harlem Legend. He reached
you know
out to my man Harlem Legend. You know what I'm saying? My man Harlem Legend reached out to me. So I'm in the back. I'm listening. He like, yo, it's just content. Yo, it ain't nothing. And I'm like, all right. So I kind of jacked that. I'm like, yeah, you know, I didn't go in on him. You know, like I see everybody going in on him. I ain't do that. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, cool. And then I watched the joint where he's like in a sneaker convention. And he's like, yo, the dirty section, this and this. I'm like, yo, like, why not use that time and opportunity to push Big Pun Son? Like, you see these dudes, kids, is starting to rap now. Like, throw him in the mix, even if you dislike the situation and how it unfolded. Like, what's wrong with saying, yo, listen, such and such? And then the other thing, you sitting by Jadakiss, right? You sitting by Jadakiss.
And Jadakiss always putting that nigga in his place.
Yo, but not even that. Jadakiss got his sons on set. They behind the scenes. So why not you feel like, yo, come on, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, let me throw my anything. You keep saying, yo, that's my brother, Big Pun, my brother, big, like, why not say, yo, listen, man, throughout everything that's going on, you know, I know this is what your pops, you know, rest in peace to Big Pun. I know this is what he want. You know what I'm saying? Let me get ahead and at least do this.
Fact.
He ain't doing that, man. You know what I mean?
Let me say something about Fat Joe, right? When Fat Joe said F the dirty sector, he said they could SMD, right? Me as a dirty sector participant / fan, I literally never seen nothing wrong to it due to the fact like this is how the dirty sector play. So for people to get mad at it, for instance, before Fat Joe was talking about the dirty sector was talking about Fat Joe for a while. So I look at it like, if y'all not gonna use that as a, okay, he giving us what that nigga Math Hoffa said, eat. I always looked at it as him saying eat, because vice versa, niggas had told him everything that he said on that stage. The Dirty Sector then violated his mother. We're gonna get to the rat and shit. Shout out to CK. We're gonna oh shit. But I never took it in no way because I didn't see niggas do way more than what he did when it comes to the Dirty Sector. Niggas docs, niggas pulls up, niggas put kids out, kids pictures up, niggas pissing on graves. I didn't see him worse than that. So all I said was, nah, he gave us a little light.
I said that. That was
shout out to Jada Kiss. Jada Kiss gave us another light by protecting us.
That's a fact. And you know what though? It's wicked. People still ain't getting the message, man.
Nope.
People is still not getting the message. I ain't seen not one YouTuber on this side drop some. It didn't even have to be in disrespect.
It could be Dirty Sector shit
to show how they feel, and at least take that alley-oop and say, yo, you know what? I'm gonna run with it. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, we are being acknowledged.
Facts. And we being watched.
For foolery. You understand me? Like,
and we being watched. Foolery.
So if they're watching us now, like, why not clean it up a little bit and you know, and throw that hook, that dagger right back at him? Because to me, he wasn't wrong what he said. You know,
not at all.
Goes on. We a bunch of crab in the barrels over here. They see somebody trying to get up and crawl out that barrel. That crab is gonna drag you. He didn't say nothing wrong. So I'm not mad at his speech at all. What I'm starting to be mad at is people are hearing it, they synced it, and they did nothing about it. But let one of us come up here and say something about them. They want to drag your mama. They want to drag like, yo,
yeah, for a whole year.
Yeah, you just heard this dude gave the whole sector the Frank stand. And
no, everybody left that alone. Shout out to the ones that did put their little hands in the pot and took their little shots. Cause that was a little door opening. But niggas gotta start tagging the people that y'all talk about, bro. When it comes in this sector, we gotta start tagging the people we talking about to get inside of their algorithm, or it's gonna stay in our algorithm. But even though we know that a lot of people watching us, but when you put it in their shit, the people that's big with them gonna see it.
Right. Yo, so piggybacking off that, what you think about, you know, what the big bro CK did? You know, I'm hearing a lot of backlash, you know, when it came down to that, I'm hearing a lot of backlash on that. Bad, and it's bad, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing a lot of bad feedback on, you know, how a lot of people, you know, don't want to deal with certain people. A lot of people don't want to, you know, be a part of, you know, just for me, it was just, how would I say? It was just one of those bat signals where to let people know in the sector, like, hey, yo, wake up. You know what I mean? Like a guy, you know what I mean, that's being disrespectful, which we used to. So that should have been a walk in the park. You know
walk in the park.
Nobody did nothing. So what you think about, you know, that conversation, or I would say that roll call CK threw out there?
I got you right now. I'm going to get to CK, right? But even when Math Hoffa violated Dirty Sector, I think more people shot at him. Or I'm bugging.
Yeah.
Math.
I don't even think. Yeah, I don't even think, you know, that was, to me, that wasn't even no alley-oop to me, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But
it's all, if when it comes to these celebrities and they mention the Dirty Sector, I think that's always an alley-oop, because now we got people that shouldn't even be watching us, but now we knowing that this is not the first, second, or third. We literally got these big timers watching us. I think any big timer that mentioned our sector, that's an alley-oop, because our sector, nigga, we violate, we crush, we destroy. They can't do nothing to us that we ain't done. They can't, Fat Joe can't come up here and say nothing about Bucks besides he's on the Dirty Sector. But you know how much you could say about him? That was our stamp to go to hell off a little something to stand up. Feel me? Even though I don't feel like he wrong because we did worse. But to CK, I think CK is on to something. Because I know they've been had a little drama. I see CK on some, you got 48 hours to apologize to the Dirty Sector. Me personally, I ain't see Fat Joe apologize yet. Now I want to see the paperwork that CK say he got of niggas in Temple Squad taking out organizations and shit. Because you gave him 48 hours. The 48 hours is up. We waiting. We need content.
That's a fact, CK. You got to bring that out now. It's too late in the game to be bluffing. Too late in the game.
I gotta see this. Well, he called the nigga. He said, "You ain't Puerto Rican, nigga. You German." I said,
"Yeah, but you know, I mean, where I grew up at, you know, and you know, from my big bros and from him going in and out of the system, that's what they was called. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
what, Germans?
Yeah, Germans. Yeah, that's a fact.
And I want people not to forget. Pun said some racist on the low. Jadakiss looked at him like he said they a bunch of Harriet Tubbins trying to come up.
Nah, Fat Joe said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I was saying to myself?
But everybody talking about him, talk about the dirty sector, but y'all ain't hear what the nigga said about Harriet Tubman.
Right. I wanna see how long Jadakiss is gonna be a part of this.
I give him a month and a half, 2 months. Unless they come with some kind of agreement in the background, like, yo, listen, Jada gonna be like, yo, listen, I'm gonna be me. If I feel this, I'm gonna be me. I cannot be fake. And we all know the locks. We all know the locks. Stay street. We never see nothing fake in them. We never heard them going through nothing that these bitch ass niggas, excuse my language, go through. I think Jada just being him, and I think Jada don't really want to keep putting him in his place, but deep down in Jada, he like, yo, if I don't put him in his place, I'm gonna be put in the same category as him, bro. So I gotta let the world know I'm not down with this. Nah, let the dirty sector eat. You doing the same thing they doing, but complaining. He gotta be real to be Jada.
Right. And we can't leave out. We can't leave out. His sons are there on the set.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot a salute. BX or B next. Shoot in the building. Yo, his sons is right there live with them while they shooting the show. So Jada got a little more. You know what I mean? Like he have a little more to be. Like, yo, hold on, wait a minute, man. You know what I mean? I can't keep riding with this. And I got my boys right here. They watching.
Yeah.
If I'm catching I ain't gonna call it racist. I don't think Fat Joe a racist. I don't think he racist. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just put that out there. I don't think he racist.
I don't think Fat Joe racist. I think Fat Joe been around a lot of racist people. That's why certain things comes out.
Yeah,
because that Harriet Tubman shit, that shit, I'm like, what the nigga just said?
Yeah.
They a bunch of Harriet Tubbins. What?
And nothing for nothing, to be real, he throw that N-word around too fluently for me.
Yes.
To be somebody who grew up around a bunch of N-word. You know what I'm saying? Like that it's like it's too much. And when you look at it, they put him on. All the niggas put him on. Lord Finesse. The whole digging in the crate movement. I don't see him bringing them up like, yo.
That's a fact.
I got this going on. I want y'all to be a part of it. You know what I mean? And we gonna go back to this, man. We gonna take a break off that. I'm gonna introduce y'all because people not doing it. So we gonna do it here, man, on Hip Hop Talk Weekly, man. I'm gonna let y'all hear Corey Guns and the guard Rakim son get busy.
Let's go.
Bring hip hop back. You understand me?
Freshie in the building. We see you. Pretty, I see you.
Oh, hey, listen.
Who was that? Who was
That
that?
was Rakim's son. The
Oh,
second one
okay.
was
Oh,
Rakim's son.
I thought that was Corey.
Nah, Corey went first. Rakim's son
Oh
went
shit.
first.
He has. Oh, yeah.
That's I'm trying to tell you, man. And see, when you got platforms, and Jada said it, I signed up for this for hip hop.
Facts.
Not to be going back and forth with other YouTubers, because to be real, we all in that same barrel. Y'all just the crabs that's crawling a little further than the other crabs.
That's a fact. And we not trying to pull y'all down. It sounds like Fat trying to pull us down.
And y'all got a machine behind y'all. Exactly. We doing this from the mud. So I dare you, try to come at the sector where you was just the same one that was just pretty much probably holding crates for Lord Finesse, AG Showbiz. Like, you didn't just come up and was just hot.
And then niggas want to put it. Salute. Then they want to put it in.
Salute.
We slandering and we slaughtering. They forgot the music they've been putting out for years. Like, what? The music you've been putting out for years. You didn't call 50 Cent mama out. Remember? You talked about 50 Cent wife. Remember? You said 50 Cent allegedly burnt his. Like, come on. So we not gonna do that. Oh, they doing this. Niggas, I ain't gonna lie, Fat Joe. I hope somebody tag his fat ass. He sounded like a little bitch. Excuse my language. He sounded like a little girly girl. He said, Jada, you don't hear them? They talked about my mama. Jada said, but you doing the same thing right now.
And then they got a clip, right? I got a clip that I seen, right? With Fat Joe like, yo, if somebody send me the Frank stand, it's all out war. I got a blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So I'm looking at you like, yo, hold on. That's stand-up nigga shit. You understand me? And you turn around and you do it.
And you do it.
To people that ain't even worried about you.
We content creators.
For recreation.
We content creators, man.
For a check. Y'all not doing this like that's what I'm saying, man. Like the sector need to step up, and they really really need to put, belt the ass, cat, man, because once, and I'm only talking about the sector. Like, it's no way, man, that we can mob on each other, but when somebody come in our house, man, they just allowed to be disrespectful.
And they quiet.
To form, if anything, we supposed to form like Voltron and show that nigga we do it better, because that's what it should be about now. We do it better than y'all niggas. Y'all niggas coming in our house. We ain't stepping in the hip hop.
And they don't know nothing about us but what they seen. We've been watching y'all for over 14 to 20 years. Don't step in our office. Please don't step in our office. We'll break you down from Big Pun to the foul things you did to his motherfucking, excuse my language, to his wife. We could break it down. You can't break us down.
So is it safe to say, Artie, what happened? That bag ain't bagging no more?
I don't think so.
I remember, Artie, they was talking about, oh yeah, them YouTube niggas, they just sit in their house on their couch, press the live button, and they blah, blah, blah. So what's going on? I'm starting to see a lot of, a little too many of y'all celebrity dudes come over here.
Yeah. So now y'all can sit in y'all house on y'all couch, but it's a problem with us.
And do the right. Cola James, salute, sis. I appreciate that.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and to me, now you confusing the audience now. You know what I'm saying? So now, what they showing, and this is why I be mad at our sector, because what they showing that it is money over here. You get those dudes, I ain't doing it for this, I ain't doing it for... Yo, do you see the people that's doing it now? They doing it for the bag.
For the bag.
They taking a page out of our book, because that's all he doing. He seen how we was shooting at each other, and he wanted part of that. That's why he said, I come to the show and I do the content, because they already checked him. They said, hey, Joey Cat, you coming on here, you're not letting the guests
speak. Joey Cat.
Joey Cat. Joey Cat. Come over here, you're not letting the guests speak. What is that? That's dark side tactics.
Facts.
The antics that we do. We get on the panel, we can't hear each other talk because we over talking each other. Fat Joe do that for every show.
Every show.
And every show he do it, right? At the end of the day, right? He bring a guest. Why bring a guest up there if you ain't gonna let the guest speak? He overtalks the guest. He overtalks Kiss. It's like, yo, my nigga.
I remember what Jada told him. Jada, like, yo, you just let her speak. Let him speak.
Facts. NY3 when they salute. Appreciate that nigga. That's a fact. And they told him about that.
The fakest shit I
told him about that. They said
the fakest shit I seen. The fakest shit I seen, right? When my nigga Jada was like, yo, let them eat. Let them get to their bag, right? So Fat Joe was like, okay, I'm going to let them live. And remember, he gave Jadakiss a pound. Then turned around and said, fuck them, SMD. He just told Jada basically like, nigga, you just agreed with Jada, turned around and stabbed him in the back. Because Jada like, yo, let them eat. Let them do them. He said, you know what, Jada? You right. Jada gave him a pound. That nigga turned around and said, F them. Oh, yeah. The dirty sector is in charge. We got celebrities getting mad, bro. We got celebrities getting mad, bro.
Getting mad at what we doing. And not only that, yo, it's safe to say they copycat.
Yes.
They don't need to go sit down. Mano, you ain't never been hot. You had one song. Now y'all getting mad because people are saying something because y'all stepping in our world. And in our world. Supposed to just be like, oh, all right, cool. Y'all not giving niggas no alley-oops. You know what I mean? Yo, one thing, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I listened to Hot Song Campbell the other day, right? And he said one thing that made mad sense. NY318, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yo,
shout out to East New York.
Sense, right? He said, yo, all y'all hip-hoppers is coming over here, right? That's supposed to have the bag. Fat Joe always somebody he got the bag. I'm this, I'm that.
Oh, yeah.
Get a building and, you know, have some space where you can reach back out, you know what I'm saying, you can reach back out to the content creators now that you in the same space. And Nikki Baby, thank you for that membership. Oh, she gave, that's a fact. Appreciate that, NY Nikki Baby. You know what I'm saying? And instead of you doing that, Fat Joe said it right. It took somebody like a Vlad TV to acknowledge what we doing here on the sector. A lot of people that's close, you know, the people that literally at times went and spent the record stores in the physical to go buy the albums. Like why we never like if for him to just come up here, yo, yeah, I'm the aggressor. Guess what he don't do though, Artie?
Talk to me.
Took a shot at Vlad. Why you don't talk about Vlad? He ain't never took a shot at the other dude who what's his name?
That's a big step. He gonna get himself in some shit.
Right, but yo, he stayed talking about we the biggest, Jada, we the biggest. No, y'all not bigger than Vlad. Y'all not bigger than Adam. Y'all not bigger than what's the other nigga from Jersey?
Jersey.
Joe Buttons. You ain't bigger than Joe Buttons, you know? Like, why you not talking? You're not bigger than Nori and them. Like, why you not talking about them dudes? Why you had to the lowest of the low? So now to me, you are cyberbullying. In your voice.
I'm like, why is it so hard, right? No rainbows. It's easy for them to try to shoot, knowing that they fuck with us. Excuse my language, damn, I gotta stop that, right? But they can't go up there and be like, yo, the dirty sector is wild. Y'all gotta go check out this guy Bucks. Yo, he be wilding. Yo, go check out Artie. Why we can't get that love?
Right. He give us the I hate them niggas type.
I hate them niggas.
It is. I'm gonna keep it real. Because it's no way, man, that you into this space. Do you think it'd be easy, Artie, for you to go into the hip hop world and do your thing and them niggas wouldn't be mad at you?
Nah.
Them niggas gonna make it hard for you.
Yeah. That's a fact.
So while we over here, we invited, they know it kill me. You be seeing people all in the comment section talking. The nigga don't talk back to you.
At all.
Don't talk back to you. So it's like, yo, what are you doing? Like, all right, it's cool. Support is support. But now when you get somebody who don't respect the support, it's like, what are you doing?
I think Joe Crack. No, you said Joe Cat. My bad.
Joey Cat.
Joey Cat. My bad. I think he really respects us, and I literally think Joey is not really mad at us. I think he really tried to give us a little bit of shine, but in the wrong way when he came out with the SMD. That's what got shout to CK. If anybody know, tag CK. Yo, CK, I appreciate you, man. You
First property salute. That's a fact. He stepped up to the plate.
Facts, and that was the right one to step up to the plate. It wasn't no people that Fat Joe like. Listen, I ain't gonna answer him back. He's a little nigga. If niggas is little niggas and you can't answer them back, why have them in your mouth? You could talk about the dirty sector, but when we start wilding, you're not gonna answer us back, bro.
That's a fact. He don't even acknowledge you in the comment. Eve James, salute, sis. What's Papino?
Salute.
Buck, I'm about to run to the bathroom, you heard?
Copy.
Eve James, salute.
Hey, how you doing? This is a good topic. I like it. Okay, so look, I agree with y'all to an extent. He doesn't have the abilities, or he isn't born into a culture that he could be racist, right? But that doesn't stop him from not liking us. He doesn't. He called us roaches. He treats us with indifference. He don't date black women. He looks at it like he's smarter than we are with the way that we handle things, because he knows that the lighter your skin, the more opportunities you're given, because that's just how it's set up in this world based on that. So it doesn't even matter per se to say like he goes by the fact that he's not white, right? But he capitalizes on the fact that his skin color is very high white, right? And he knows that get into rooms and doors that we won't, no matter how talented we are. And he sees that. So, but the only thing is that at the end of the day, he's still one of us to that. But yet he'll try to make it seem like he's above us to us for the people who don't know any better. But you can see him clearly for who he is.
I see right through him, sis.
Yes, he's an opportunist, and he uses black flight and pandering. He would have never had a show to pop off if Jada wasn't up there. So he using Jada as his token.
Back in the building, salute.
So that's his way to get in and fit there, because he says that, and he says things that are very
Eve, my bad. I'm sorry, Eve. Could you give me 5 minutes going backwards so I could be caught up?
Colin James in the building. Salute to the sis. We got the sisters up here, man, speaking.
Okay, so what I was saying, Artie, is
what's up?
Hey, Cola. Hey, beautiful. Hey, sis. How you doing?
Sis, how you doing?
Great. So I'm from the Bronx. He's only known in Forest, and in Forest isn't a big part of the Bronx. He wasn't terror squadding through the whole Bronx. Pun was. Pun is who it was. We all fuck with Pun. Pun loved black people. Pun fuck with Remy. He didn't really fuck with people like that. He wasn't nobody outside of him running his little crew of people, his Hispanics and Latinos that he had that were in that area hustling dope and shit like that. He wasn't with the real like street niggas or black people like that. That's not what it was. You understand what I'm saying? And he made that clearly the distinction.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was a fan for a minute.
Pun is real. Pun loved us. Pun was the real one. Pun was the one that put Remy on. Pun didn't see color. Pun really didn't utilize the fact that he was Latino or that he was Afro-Latino. He considered himself Afro-Latino. Ask Fat Sloppy Joe if he considers himself Afro-Latino. He's going to tell you no, he's Latino. You know what I'm saying?
Remember Fat Joe, R.I.P. to the king, one of the kings. Remember Fat Joe, Big Pun had an interview and he said, thanks to the black people, I appreciate y'all because I wouldn't be rapping or we would not have a culture.
Yes, and you got to go back to Cuban Links exposed it, and a few other people. He called us roaches. He referred to us with contempt. He don't, like I said, if you fuck with black people as a man, you fuck black women. He don't fuck black women. That's a signaling sign to you right there. Because if you see everybody is beautiful, then why is it that you could be a part of this culture, ingratiate yourself into it, but you're not attracted to black women?
Right. What you think about that statement he made, Eve, about Harriet Tubman?
I feel like Jada need to go ahead and separate himself because it's going to go down bad, because he's very awkward anyway. I never believed in him or bought into his tough guy. He gives me Soprano vibe, like a fake mobster type. You belong over there with them. Like, we don't buy into your blackness, bro. You don't got no blackness about you. You don't, your family don't even rock like that. I just seen his nephew doing a movie in my community with some people, and they said the same thing. So I'm looking at them like, damn, he looking fucked up. He hard on times. This is your blood relative. Why is he going through shit? And this is his nephew that's named Joey that's slow. And I'm like, yo, this is really crazy. But I never supported him. I never believed in him. I never liked him because I don't like people who use the nigger word and use our terms and lingo and they don't really buy into it. I go really hard off of that because when it comes down to it, they're gonna step back and leave us in black plight, but they're gonna antagonize and make money off of us. I have a problem with that.
One thing I was saying, right?
I'm on mute, but I'm listening, guys.
Like one thing I was saying, because we got so many races, right? And then we still got people that be like, you know what? They grew up in the hood. They could say that, right? So you got Spanish people who entire whatever. They could use that word because they from the hood. When the last time you heard a black man be like, yo, what up, my spit? What up, my pig?
True. That's a fact.
Imagine if you call a Spanish nigga, yo, that's my spit right there. See, that's the same word. That's the same way we feel when
that's why they don't like me in this place over here. That's why they don't like me over here because I go hard about that because I know that they screaming out that word and they not for us. And not only that, they don't go through what we go through. Like when they first pulled up on or people see them, they don't look at them and treat them with indifference. I live in the Bronx. It's predominantly Hispanic.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
And there's no other culture. It's no other culture that they do colorism like they do in the Hispanic community. They treat the fair-skinned Hispanics better than they treat the darker-skinned ones. In their own families, they do that.
Yes.
So I know for a fact they call it moreno, morena, monkey. They do that shit because they have a lot of colonizer blood in them. Like I got this dude Tony Montana in the chat right now. These are people. This sector should be divided. Yes, I believe that because you got the Hispanics over here that do rock with us and they don't feel any indifference, but yet and still you're never going to feel my pain. You're never going to be called or treated that way at all, ever. You don't know what it feels like to be black, but you know what it is to act black. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't know what it is to be systematically oppressed because of your fucking color of your skin, because you got the ability that they feel safer with you because your skin more looks like them. And I'm going to stand on that hill every fucking day. Ain't no fucking spit gonna play with me.
Let me ask Eva a hip hop weekly question. Cola James, I got you in 5 minutes.
Okay.
I don't have to say no rainbow. They females.
Okay.
I didn't heard niggas say no rainbows or no homo when they said sense of females. But
that's really weird.
When it come to hip hop, right? Because I know that you're a little older lady. There's nothing wrong with that. God bless us to live a long time, bro.
Yeah, that's the goal, is to get old, baby.
Fact. That's the goal. What from your era of liking hip hop to the hip hop now? Give me a female that made you say, "Oh, I love hip hop." And now in our era, like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and now in our era, give me a female that made you say, "I like hip hop," and why?
Okay, for my era coming up, I want to say that I really was a Foxy fan, but for people being talented, I think Kim was really talented because she was under the greatest Big. So Big really taught her a lot. So I feel like Kim was a real good lyricist. To me, that'll be the person that I would fuck with. But if we were really looking at for the culture, it would be Queen Latifah. You understand what I'm saying? Because she was all about UNITY. She was about the unity and spreading a message. So, but for mainstreaming it, I would say Kim. And for right now, I don't fuck with Cardi B. I don't like what she stands for. I don't like what she adds.
Come on, she's from the X. Stop that, E. She's from the X.
I don't care. I don't care. You know why I don't like it? Because she was married and had a baby. Like they got gassed her head up to make her feel like things that we all go through. We all go through infidelities. We all go through issues. We don't own nobody. And I feel like what Offset did wasn't a green light for you to go out there and throw your body into the trash, have a new baby while you're married. Like, it was just a lot. And then
was it Offset back?
Hold on, but you're not a lady. You're not a man. You're not. So what if she cheated first? You're still a woman, and you got she had a fresh baby. Her daughter wasn't even walking yet. So why were you even thinking about having sex with somebody else? Yeah, your man doing dirt. Focus on your children. You're a millionaire.
That's a new
a new kid's person father. Yeah, that's very nasty. That's very Spanish. That's very Spanish. That's very Latino.
Hey Cola, what you think about that, sis?
About what?
About the whole situation about Joey Cap using a Harriet Tubman word and using that nigga word.
Joey has been so far removed from, I'm not even going to say like black culture because he's definitely not black. We know that, right? But he's removed from anything ghetto or any like hood, the struggle, anything of that. He's a whole new person now. Even when you hear
Right.
him talk, he talk a little zesty, not trying to be funny.
Yes,
He's
he do.
made
He
it where
do.
he wanted
Mhm.
to be,
And
and
I
he
hate the
doing
way that
it
nigga
good.
walk. I hate his legs.
He
No
jealous.
Ramos.
He jealous of Jay-Z. He jealous of all the people that's
Right.
prominent. He's not an artist. Like we have to
He's not.
realize that he's
He's a
not an
feature
artist.
artist.
He's a
Unless
feature
he's
artist
ordered.
and he was a
Yep.
manager.
So
Yeah, come on.
Fat Joe not an artist. Fat Joe ain't have a time where he was one of the
No, Fat
hottest.
Joe ain't never. Let me
Every
tell you
one of his
something.
songs is whack. Let me go on mute. Go ahead,
You
Cola.
know,
Kill him.
nobody says, yo, I'm going. When I was going, when we had Radio Shack and all that, we aged ourselves, but it's okay because we look good. But I never went in there was like, I gotta go get that new Joey shit. Yo, that shit is fire. Anytime you say Joey Crack and fire, it's somebody else's song that he happens to
Song.
be on, and
Yeah,
he's
lean
wet the
back.
person
Everything
on
was
it.
somebody else's. We went to go get
Somebody
Pun.
else's.
Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
always wanted Pun.
Now when
Everybody
it,
fuck with Pun.
I'm not even gonna lie. Even when it comes to how he feel, what he's saying, the all the capping for years. When it comes to music, we gotta give Joe something.
No, I can't give him
No,
nothing. I'm
we
sorry.
can
Yeah,
we can give him
using
Fire
black people.
Pun and Remy. That's what we can give him.
That's it.
You
From
gave them
him,
platforms.
yes. Yes, he gave them platforms and he
Mm.
was their manager and he was hiring engineers. He didn't write
Mm-hmm.
anything.
We'll
Did
give
you
him
hear what
that.
did you hear what Remy said about his verse on when she put we could bring Pun back. Bring Pun back. She wrote that. She wrote that shit.
Mm.
She wrote his verse out, took his verse out and wrote her shit and it was that. Because you could fake like you're a part of the culture, but you're not the culture. You don't understand it. It's like a person coming up here trying to tell you about how it is in the Bronx and they never came from the Bronx. You gonna
Right.
listen to them and be like, oh, okay, somebody told you about the Bronx. You did research, but you ain't really from the Bronx. You feel me?
He's
And you're
because
not really black, so you
people
don't
like he
understand
doesn't
what it
like
is.
he
Yeah.
don't like to be outshined because because Terror Squad has a lot of talented people. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, it
And it
Yes.
does. It
seemed
does.
like he didn't want to. You don't want to share the shine. Where if we all gonna shine
Nope.
together, let's shine together. If it
Nah.
wasn't about him, it's not about him. Nobody has a success story from fucking with this nigga. Nothing.
Yo,
And
Mm-hmm.
you know what he
Mm-hmm.
and
is?
Pun's
He's the
legacy.
he's the
He
pup.
Good,
Cause
sis.
My bad.
like me and Bucks
No,
was
no, I was
saying,
just gonna
I'm
say that he's
surprised
the puffy. He's the puffy without the
Yeah,
sex because he's not
pretty
attractive.
much.
He's the
Pretty
puffy without the
much.
sex.
you'd be surprised it's
He's
Cuban
not
links
without
to
the
Oh, wait
sex.
a
everybody.
minute
Cuban
though.
You'd be
links to
Hold
surprised
up
it's
everybody.
though.
not without the
Allegedly,
sex.
hold up though.
Oh.
Allegedly, his name is caught up into that. Is a
Mm.
Oh
female
yeah,
writer.
I heard one of his interns or something like that said that he did something to them, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yo, for me, right? I look at Fat Joe as an opportunist, man. From day
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would
one,
have been a
when
doja
he
in my
came up
community.
with digging in the
Right.
crates. You know what I'm saying? And what he did was he sat back, he ate that banana in the
Yep,
background, like how niggas is eating
yep,
that banana right now in the bushes. Like niggas,
Mm-hmm.
right,
that's what Fat Joe was doing in the bushes. That's
yep,
what we kept. And niggas was in the bushes eating. Oh, this how they doing it? Oh, this is how they
yeah.
do it.
I think Joe mad he lost to a black nigga. Shout out to Ja Rule. I think he's still mad to
Nah, you
today.
know how he felt when he got up there and called them project bitches. Like, what the fuck? Why
Yeah.
the fuck would you ever
I
say
was
some
about to
shit like
hit
that?
on that.
Crackhead bitches. Why the fuck would you
Right.
refer to anybody as a
That
fucking
was
crackhead bitch?
nasty.
Because what you wouldn't have said that about J Lo. You wouldn't have said that shit about anybody else that they would have had
Talk
up there.
about it.
What would have been your response? If J Lo was in the background about to come up on the stage with these dudes? His thing would have been like, "Oh, y'all got the slut bitch that suck mad dick. This big
Yeah.
bitch." He wouldn't have said that.
Yeah, he said you got all them
Yeah.
crackhead. He was wilding.
He
And then
said
when you
bum
look at
crackhead bitches.
when you see little like photos of him, his family or whatever, like just out of the spotlight type stuff, you don't never see him around no colored folks.
Black
You get what I'm saying?
people,
You
no.
never see
You
it.
don't
You
know the
see him
Spanish
in the
people that's white like him
slums.
don't like us. They
Exactly.
don't
So
like
he goes
us.
and slums it on the podcast and comes down here and feels a little ghetto. That's what it is because he's getting a coin off of our back. He don't give a fuck
Yes.
about nothing that's going on here. Even the whole thing with the town hall with Corey King and them. It was good, but listen, what should have happened is niggas,
Corey
everybody should
King
have
on
just been
his
shooting.
body.
But everybody should have just been shooting at this nigga. Fat Joe
Yes.
is not popping enough that he didn't deserve all that. That I'm gonna keep it a buck. He's like the bottom of the
Okay.
shoe because he needs the dirty sector. I'm sorry,
He
and that's
does.
what it
He's
is.
retorting that because listen, how he lit, sis, and he worried about Hassan. Like he don't like Hassan on a personal level, and that's because he's black and he hates him. He's a fucking hater. Y'all can't see
Exactly.
that. Like
Not
y'all don't
only
see
that,
that.
but he's a bambada dick
He
sucker
feel
as well.
yes, he
He
is.
is.
He is. Van Bada stuck it in him first.
Okay.
It
All
is, and the weird thing is, right? I'm over here in the hill, right? He has now near Big Pun memorial on not near wall. I'm
Mhm.
talking
Oh, okay.
Story
Oh,
Avenue,
Okay.
Pun
all
Dave.
the way down.
We don't have nothing.
Okay. Okay. And
Why
let
is
Pun
that?
family tell y'all he ain't looking out for them because he made
Right.
mad money off of him dying. Like
Yeah.
he
That-
didn't.
he-
He made
Places
money off of that.
you have memorials. The people themselves felt the need to take their own money and make these
And make it.
memorials.
Yeah. Get out of here.
But
He's a
he got all
demon,
this
and he was
money.
broke. Y'all
like
know he
me,
was broke until he did the verses.
like
That's why
me
he
and Buck,
brought Ja Rule in.
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah,
me and
he was
Buck was
broke.
saying,
He was
we
going down.
we surprised he never brought Fat Joe's son out. Like that's
Because
crazy.
he don't like to be outshined.
Big Pun
You know what
son,
I'm
you
saying?
mean?
Because
Yeah,
Big
Big
Yeah.
Pun
Pun.
is
I keep getting
fire.
them mixed up. My bad.
He
Yeah.
is fucking fire. And I used to always
He
question him.
fire.
Like, yo, he can't do that because he can never out rap him. He don't want nobody to
Yes.
see him. Just like he didn't want people to really see Pun. He probably thought when
And they
Pun came out
yes.
he was overweight, that nobody was gonna give a fuck. Like everybody's probably gonna laugh at him, like look at this fat nigga or whatever and stuff. And he shitted on him. He did not
Yeah, he
expect
did.
Pun to
He
do
did.
what outshine him.
Rest in
He
peace
did.
to my son.
He didn't look out for Pun the way he should have, and or his family, and that's exactly what it was. He was hating on him because he had the real talent, like
He
just
Yep.
like
did.
how just like how Puff was hating on Big. Like, come on, cut it
He
out.
did.
Like
He
we
had
see it.
Fat
charisma.
Joe
is
did
corny.
say
He has
that
no
he had a tour coming up of he wanted Big Pun's son to perform all his songs, but the mother told the
So
son not
no,
to do it,
fuck
and he
out of
cut
here.
them
Hell
off.
no. Yeah,
That was
because I would do that too for
smart thing
knowing
to
what
do
you did to
because
my
he
fucking
would
husband.
have
That's a
taken
fact.
advantage.
The son don't know what happened, but
Exactly.
the mother
You're not
know.
gonna disrespect my husband and disrespect my husband. You get him? I mean, my son in the
Yeah.
process, because that's exactly what he'd have did. He wouldn't have paid him what he was worth. He'd have been like
Nope.
some type of business jargon that people don't understand instead of keeping it
Yeah,
real.
yep.
So yeah, why even
Cola
go through
on
that?
point with that. Yep. Yep.
Facts.
Yep.
Nasty work out here,
Listen,
man.
he need to be he need to be our content. He's
For
disgusting.
real.
And not only that, another thing, how the fuck you doing all these big things? You just made money off that. Why the fuck you want to come to a podcast? You trying to keep up with everybody else, all the other dudes that were doing podcasts.
Exactly.
You seen Joe Button and them and all that. You like, oh, let me do a podcast. But you know nobody was coming through to fuck with you because you had
And
your
you
show
know what
on
he's doing
IG
now
and
too?
nobody fucked with you.
He
You
got
know-
his daughter. His daughter got a podcast now.
I ain't gonna.
Look at that.
Shout out to shout out to Jada Kiss. Shout out to Jada Kiss for not being fake with him, bro. I gotta salute Jada for correcting him every time he say something or lie. I was watching an episode of All the Time Joey Lied and Jada Kiss wilded out. Shout out to Jada Kiss.
But
No,
why
that's
is
what's up.
nobody
He needs to
acknowledging?
distance
Why
himself. He
nobody
needs to hurry
acknowleding
up
the
before.
fact, right?
Yeah.
That he don't go at, like I just said, he don't go at Vlad. He don't go at Adam 22. He don't go at Joe Buttons. He don't go at these other bigger platforms. Why he just felt the need to come at the dirty?
Because they're gonna break him down.
And he
Hassan.
felt we was an easy target. That's he thinks we're an easy target because he thinks everything is ran on money or something, and it's not. You understand? If everybody that's a heavy hitter in this sector, like what you said earlier, Artie, form like Voltron on his ass, he not gonna know what to fucking do. We know shit. We are trolls technically, like what he said. We really are trolls. You don't know shit about none of us.
We watching you for 4 years.
And not trying to be funny, there's other things that a lot of us know. There's deep dark secrets and shit like that. Like I know people where, like from back in the days when he did his first video at Hafen, he's not even allowed in the uptown part of the Bronx because somebody lost his life because of that capping lifestyle that he has in that mouth with nothing with it. You understand what I'm saying? So it would be terrible for him. So it's like you're not gonna put a name on it. He feel like he's not. Whatever. Everybody should just hit him. We don't need to be talking about these motherfuckers. We need to do content. We need to eat, as they say, get the money off of his fucking greasy ass.
Shout out to CK for putting us on about Fat Joe got some niggas in Terror Squad that took down whole organizations, and I believe CK. I believe him.
I believe him too.
I gotta go listen to that video
at this point because it's like it's time for Joey Crack to get the fuck on now. You know what I'm saying? Like you had a shot to look real. You're dry. You're the corniest part of the podcast. We wouldn't miss him.
And my nigga CK was like, don't let me talk about your man Petey Crack, your number one friend. I was in a cell with him. I tell you about rats. I said, okay.
Damn, Artie, you be messing the names up.
What's his name? Petey.
Nah, you talk Pistol Pete.
Pistol Pete. Nah, cause I was never a Terror Squad fan.
Breaking news: CK said Terror Squad responded back to him.
Okay, we got definitely gonna see that and get into that. You know, that's for next week. Cause I gotta get my little notes up before I run my mouth. I gotta get my notes up. But yeah, get Crack out of here, man. I ain't going front.
Yeah.
Even when he was saying the dirty sector could SMD, this and that, I accept that. No rainbows, because this is what we do in this sector. Now it's our time to smoke. But that Harriet Tubman thing, that threw me way off. Y'all niggas is like Harriet Tubman, still trying to. I'm like, what?
And that's why Jada need the bomb on him, because he be, you know how some people play people to see how far they could go with people. You understand? Because there's no way that you want to say some shit in front of a black person like that, and it's just like he want to see how much he can get away with saying before it's a line drawn. You understand? That maybe he'll redirect himself. Nah, that's wild. That's Harriet Tubman shit.
Cola, even I feel like he disrespecting Jada with I feel like he disrespected Jada because even when Jada was like, yo, let them eat, they good. Fat Joe, like, you know what? You right. And they pounded out. He turned around and said, nigga, F them, SMD. Nigga, that's telling Jada, nigga, I don't care.
Little Joey Crack, he been so far removed from street people and stuff like that. Like, does he not know that the dirty sector we have docs, we have all type of shit going on here. Your career can really be ended just because you want to say some fly shit and you think it looks cute.
And we know people who know him. He got kids that he don't take care of. He done beat bitches. He's a foul ass nigga. He need to talk about his handicapped child. He got a lot of shit with him. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. Talk about your family members that are on drugs, that you left in the hood. Like, stop it, bro. We could destroy that motherfucker.
Gonna come home. I'm telling y'all, the next holiday, next season, she gonna come home with a nice, cute little black man on her arm, and he gonna fucking.
And he gonna die.
Yeah, he gonna commit suicide.
Suicide. It's a suicide.
right off the Bronx Bridge. Blue.
Right.
Damn, Cola, you killed that. Everybody want to be black till their daughter bring home a black man. Yeah, you right. Everybody want to be black till their daughter bring home a black man.
That's crazy. Look at him. You're out the will. He's gonna. I'm telling you, he's gonna be his zesty best that day. It's gonna be all over. And
so he got daughters and all that, right?
Yeah, he got a daughter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A black man gonna catch her only because of the love of Joe. They're gonna catch her.
Yep.
I mean, not talking about violence. I'm talking about like bagging her just to make him mad.
Yeah, they are.
I know. Then he's gonna be sick. She's not gonna be in the will no more. Yeah, it's gonna just be all bad.
I don't think. I think Jada
Kiss put out the will and everything.
I give Jada Kiss a good 5 more months on that podcast.
Yeah, but he know that ain't a reflection of him though. And he able to make a money. You know what I'm saying? He can't be labeled anything by what he doing. You feel me? But the way he do that to me look is stupid. Not speaking up.
Jada should have did that show with
Styles P.
Yeah.
Styles P got shit going on.
I only say Kiss is gonna have to do something immediately because his kids be on set. Like, they very involved in that show. And for his kids to hear the things coming out of Fat Joe's mouth while their father is sitting there pretty much co-signing it, I think that's what's gonna force him out.
Nah, Jada not co-signing it. I think Jada Kids recognizing Jada's real.
Yeah, they know that he a bozo and he get laughed at and looked down upon, and he got to carry that. You feel me? He be holding his head when he looking at making them dumbass accusations and speaking. He get on the show, over talk the guests, violate, try to make everything centered back to him. He's a narcissist openly. Like, it's just it's too easy to beat him. He on his platform worrying about the dirty sector. Hold up, artist. Listen to what he's doing. He's watching. He's on a platform. He has platinum artists. He done did the verses. Why is he worried about Hassan little 15 minutes of fame? That's a dick sucker. That's a hater, bro. That's a dick sucking hater right there.
Right there.
You see what a nigga lied? He lied and said he pressed Young Buck. Young Buck came out like, when this happened? Even the DJ like, when this happened?
Yeah, exactly. Looking crazy because he be telling these stories. That's like robbing the gym. Get the fuck out of here. No whole class, a gym of people is letting you rob them, and nobody fucking hyped you.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
And at the
Are
end
you
of the
crazy?
day, this is around the time G Unit was hot, right? So back then, when it was real music, not I ain't gonna say real music, when music was popping, right? And G Unit was going at Seven Squad, if he would have approached Bucks, why that comes out now? That would have been out, because this is around the time where everybody's shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Why it comes
He
out
lying.
what
Maybe this
50
nigga's
fold
on
years
drugs
later.
and his brain is fried, because that does make sense. It's like you saying shit that can be proven and debunked. You not even saying made up shit that nobody can backtrack. You're saying shit that there's actual witnesses and shit. That nigga might be on the pink powder too, you know? Because I don't get that either.
Yeah, he might be on some
Nasty.
medication. Maybe he on medicine. We don't know it.
Yeah.
Nah, he
Shit.
is. He is on medicine. He definitely on medicine. He tell you in a minute, yo, I forget everything and all this. yo, it's a character that Joey Cap that he fell into, and he can't get himself out because he found, to him, this is a way where everybody can say, look at me, look at me, look at me. And that's where he can't get out that character. You know what I mean? Like, he go get Jadakiss. Jadakiss makes him feel, you know, I guess bigger than life, because why you didn't go get nobody who was bigger than you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why?
And the crazy shit, he lied to Jadakiss.
Yeah, it's supposed to be all sports.
Right. Jadakiss thought he was coming to do a sports podcast, and as soon as they go live, you on some bitch shit talking stupid shit. And now he's stuck. He ain't come there for that.
You went at it with Jay-Z. Now look like now you got Jay-Z mic all in your mouth. 50 mic all in your mouth. These are dudes that's higher than you. That's your superior. You ain't talking bad about them. No, I mean, you got the platform now to do what you do. You ain't talking bad about nobody who's superior than you. And this is sad thing.
He gonna get his lights turned off, and he know that shit. That's why he want to play around down here with us.
And he's mad at Haas. Haas got more subs than him. He mad at that. You talk all this, oh, I'm better than this and I'm better than that.
And you a celebrity.
At the numbers, Haas got more subs than him, man. Like, he not, like, again, he's not talking about no Adam 22. He's not talking about Vlad TV. These dudes right here will straight pick that fire out that he's trying to create, and he's not going nowhere near them. He ain't talking about none of that. Listen, he just did a show, right, on a sneaker collection, and I seen this show. Don't you know he had the nerve? Now, mind you, the show's about sneakers. He had the nerve to talk about the nervous sector again. I said, oh, it's personal. It's personal.
Somebody hurt his feelings. I don't know which one of y'all did it. Okay. Really hurt.
He know the dirty sector is reckless. So it probably been a couple of people that said things in and out, no rainbows, and it just all hit him at once. Cause he told Jada, he said, "Nah, nigga said my mother handicapped." Yo, I was crying. I'm like, yo, bro, you ain't ready for the sector if you crying now. If you crying now, you gonna like you jumped in a river. The way
I tell y'all, get to y'all platforms. Dress y'all platforms up. You see Bucks got his platform dressed up. Artie got his. Cola platform is lit up, because it's not going to happen now, but it's going to happen in a few months coming into the summer. This sector going to be turned up, and they're going to be looking for people to do real shit and to pull people out in the track. They're going to be listening to your lives, because I've been wanted the dirty sector to get exposed. We're going to get an exposure now, because YouTube don't even know that we exist in the way that we exist. You understand what I'm saying? They don't even know that we're the people that came here to do content, but we got caught up in that dirty sector, dark sector shit with Hassan and all the other people. So our content got stuck in this algorithm, and we got stuck here, and all we doing is fighting each other. And YouTube don't know about this. This is the back end of YouTube.
Check this out, though, sis. Check this out.
This the hood. This the hood.
Eve is telling facts, because people don't even know. When I be saying certain things, I brought you up, Artie. I was in the B sector or somebody, because they trying to do like a fight or something over there. And I'm like, we did that already in the dirty sector. And then one person, but it was like, well, I was like, yeah, niggas met up, Artie and this nigga met up, and they fought. Y'all not doing it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do a lot of shit that people be watching.
We different, bro. Yes.
Facts.
We be setting the tone for shit. We wild over here.
I got my man behind the scenes. I want y'all to tell me how this is. We definitely had a remix to your man Joey Cap trying to play himself. Shout out to my man Renegade Society Production.
Salute.
Guys, tell me how this is, man. Tell me how y'all think about this.
Salute to Renner. Hip Hop Talk Weekly. Yeah.
Man, what's going on? Hold on, what the hell going on? My joint acting. I'm like,
Yo,
oh, okay.
Paula James, I see you on
back.
IG doing your thing. Keep working. E. James, I see you back. Keep working. Just change this sector, man. Content is key.
That's the dresses. Yo, they talking now. They talking now. They said our name. 30 seconds, we got them talking. Dedicated grind music. They say you can't make it out the dirty sector. Dark side corners, pressure make you tougher. Sector members moving up, we elevating. They still talking down while we demonstrating. They say you can't make it out, that's what they told us. Now they call us out cause the ground got noticed. From the dirt to the spotlight, yeah. Dirty sector builders, now the world watching. I heard a rapper call it, say the name. Dirty sector. Same one watching every move that we make. Talking like we stuck, like we boxed in a lane. But he mad cause the sector got motion in the name. He said we clout chasing, said we won't go far. But he's still checking views like a fan in the bushes. You diss what you fear, you watch what you doubt. Funny how opinions change when the ground work out. Facts, we ain't lucky, we consistent. Late nights, early mornings, tunnel vision. They critique from the sidelines, comfortable and loud. We build from the bottom where the hate get proud. They say you can't make it out the dirty sector. Dark side corners, pressure make you tougher. Sector members moving up, we elevating. They still talking down while we demonstrating. They say you can't make it out, that's what they told us. Now they call us out cause the grind got noticed. From the dirt to the spotlight, yeah. Dirty sector builders, now the world watching. Sector members leveling up, new lanes. Same hunger, new platforms, bigger names. We learn from the chaos, master the noise. Turn trolls to fuel, pressure to poise. They stay comfortable, we stay committed. They joke too long, we stay consistent. Dark side lessons, hard-earned gain. You don't survive here without mental strength. They don't hate you when you stuck. They hate you when you move. Remember that? Yeah. They said we peak early, said it's downhill now. But momentum, don't ask permission, it just grow loud. Same people doubt it, now adjust they tone. Trying to tap in, now that the sector grown. You can't gatekeep hunger, can't block real grind. We paid in time, pain, focus in mind. Dirty sector scars, still show on the skin. But that's proof of survival, proof we win. Proof we win. They say you can't make it out the dirty sector. But we live in proof that the grind apply pressure. Dark side made it sharper, not bitter, not broken. Now every move calculated, every word spoken. They call us out now cause we moving too fast. Funny how the doubt disappear in the past. From the dirt to the daylight, no favors taken. Dirty sector raisers, now we awaken. Dedicated grind music. Said we wouldn't make it out. We did.
Hip Hop Talk Weekly.
Now what?
That's a fact. Shout out to my man Renegade Society Production.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. Salute to who made that? DGR? Does DGR made that?
Nah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought Renegade. You said Renegade Society.
Yeah. That's my biggest partner, man. Any beats, any intros y'all need. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I need that.
Yeah,
they coming to look at us. I need that. Cola all together over there, got all her shit good. They gonna come over here. They gonna be like, Eva's a good banger, but her shit ain't lit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised Eve never had an intro. I never seen Eve with an intro.
I never had an intro. Can somebody make me one? Like, nigga, I'm ready to be ready for my podcast shit. I'm ready to hit Cola platform. I'm ready to change it up. Like, we already exposed the dirty for what it is. I'm ready to change my life, okay?
If you want an intro, right? It's not gonna cost you a little. It's not gonna cost you a lot. But it's gonna cost you.
It ain't gonna cost you nothing, sis. Trust me.
I'm fucking with you,
man.
Bugs, can you hook me up, bro? Because listen, they coming for us. You see how it is right now. We getting our exposure, and I want to be able to stand my Dean tour with all of y'all because y'all really content creators. And I've been here 5 years. I'm a content creator too, but I just
Yeah,
wasn't
you
doing no
definitely
content.
are.
Can I ask?
Nah, now
Can I
you
ask?
really.
Can I ask a question?
Hmm?
I hope this is not throwing it off, right? This Hip Hop Talk
No,
Weekly, right? Y'all ever heard of
yeah,
Adam 22?
Yeah,
yeah. No jumper,
I did
no
a short
jumper.
on that nigga when he
So he
tried to
just
downplay the Hocus for a fifth shit. Like,
he
mind your
just
little pointy nose business.
he
Yeah, he
just
just
had
got
a
beat up. He
he
just got
he had a
knocked out.
boxing match with the same guy, Jason Love, the porn star that digged his
He
wife
got
out
beat.
and got knocked out first round with no
First round,
hits.
beat up.
Who
No hits.
Y'all is
survived?
lying.
That
Word
nigga
Yeah,
up.
look
Adam
like a
22.
mess.
He ain't get one hit the whole round and got knocked out the first round.
Yo,
That nigga look like a total a freaking fiend.
a
I'm not
dweeb, yo, a
surprised.
fiend. Like, I don't even trust none of them niggas. Vlad and none of them. I can't stand none
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, you
None of
know.
them culture vulture people. Like, that's the one thing that we don't need. Because you know what happened to us? Our parents, they did a number on us because they didn't want no beef. They was just glad to be
Mm-hmm.
not enslaved. Like, you have to realize it's only 60 years. It's only been, okay, so in 1971 was the first time that we had desegregated buses in schools. You get that? Like, some of us
Mm-hmm.
was born in the 70s. We still had
And I don't think a lot of
segregation
people know that, sis. That's the
based on
sad
our
part.
color, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what they didn't want was no smoke because they seen all that and they heard about all the shit that they did because it was exaggerated, especially coming from the south to the north, right? So what happened is these people just wanted to go to work, collect a good living, and live happily. They didn't want you to bother that. Don't bother them white folks. Don't bother them people. They didn't want
That's
that. So
right.
they
Yep.
they imparted that in us. So now instead of us creating platforms and interviewing people and saying we can do it, we go to shit like them because we feel them as in superior to us because of what they've told
Right.
us based on what our parents told us. But I taught my kids it don't matter color or creed. Treat a man the way he fucking treats you. And that's the difference
Exactly.
out here. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
give none of that. Ain't no white, Spanish, ain't nobody better than me. And ain't nobody better than your children. And that's the
That's a
problem.
fact.
And so we don't do our own thing because we think that we need their approval and their say so to a certain degree. We can be okay with just getting what we got here. Jay-Z tried. He got shut down. Like
Frenchie, we
they
about to
give
get
you
into
just
that
enough
Frenchie.
money.
We about to
They
get
just
into
give
that
you enough
Frenchie.
money to stun on each other. And we don't have to stun on each other. We should have enough money to enjoy each other. And I land with that.
Right.
That's the problem.
Right.
What y'all think about Academic getting smacked by Little Baby's cameraman? So hold on, let me put it
That
on
was
first, right?
hilarious.
So Academics was in the club. He got pressed by Little Baby's cameraman. His name is K Rich. He said that he
Uh-huh.
smacked Academic. Academic saying he didn't. So now Academic is on some. That's a little nigga. Little Baby, I'm on your body now because the word around town that allegedly Academics is saying Little Baby sent his man's K Rich to smack him due to the fact that Little Baby paid Academic $30K to promote his album and he felt like he didn't promote it right. So he sent this man to smack him. So
Nah, I think
now,
it's because he was making those comments about Little Baby being fruity and shit like that. I think that that's where it stemmed from more. Remember when he was saying that he was gay and shit like that?
mhm.
And you
But
remember that? Okay,
Academic is
if you remember, but I'm saying, listen, Artie, he did a song and put him on it. He dissed Academics in a song. Baby did.
okay. That's something new. I ain't hear that.
Oh, you didn't hear that? Go see.
Nah.
He did that, and he talked about it on the Breakfast Club. So go get that. It's 2 verses, and they asked him why you put him in a song. Why you got out that nigga twice? Like that's nobody. Like why would you even your little baby? Like why you even acknowledge that
Like
nigga? He said
how
because they be talking about me all day.
how long ago was this? If you would give it an estimate.
This was recently. It's just recent.
Okay.
While this is going down, it came out.
Because right now Academics is saying that Little Baby is mad because he think that Academics didn't promote his album enough. And Academics came out and said, yo, listen, from now on, if you want me to get off your ASS, you got to pay me 300 bands to leave you alone because I'm going to promote and show people that you paid to get your album to get hot. You gave me $30K to promote your album to get hot.
Well, I feel like that's ratting, and I feel like you want to put that out there beforehand. So
Now
I feel like we gave him a pass with too much. He get a pass for too much.
he put that out because Allegedly, Baby sent K Rich to smack him, and then one thing that threw me
But
off,
why did
right?
he want him to slap him?
I don't
Why?
know, but one thing that threw me off, Academics called Baby on the phone. He's like, "Yo, it's a nigga named K Rich that he claimed tried to put hands on me." So this what threw me off. Your boy Little Baby said, "I don't know who K Shine or who's K Rich. I don't know K Rich." So Academics called one of Little Baby's people that's down, and they was like, "What? Little K? That's Little Baby's favorite friend. That's his man. That's his cameraman."
Oh wow.
And that what threw Academics off. Like, why would you lie on a nigga popping on me that's your man? So now it make me look like you had something to do with it. And Academics thinking that Little Baby sent him over there because he ain't promote the album right. And you know what's so funny? Academics taught me something. Yo, Bucks, they really paying these podcasts to promote them.
Yeah, Artie, because that's what radio do. If you listen to radio on radio, we listen to the same 10 songs over and over again for a month or two, but they just
Mm-hmm.
play it in rotation, and that's how they get it into your mind. It's programming, so it's based on programming. And if you put something out so long, it become catchy in your mind, and you can't
Yeah.
deny things when they pumping it. So yeah, they're gonna do that. They're gonna do that to make it seem like, oh yeah, everybody's saying it's hot, and these people
Yeah.
are NPCs. They don't have their own mind. They've been told how to think and feel. So now we just on to being able to do that. It's
Fact.
indoctrination at best.
You know, Eve, you know how many songs I didn't heard for like 2 weeks? It's so corny, but it plays so much, it become fire. And I know the words and I'm in the club dancing to it, but I never liked it when it dropped.
Exactly. And that's what you call indoctrination and programming. And that's what they do
Mm-hmm.
to us in this society. And based on how, okay, so you know why they get at people? They don't get at people if you don't got a following. And if you got a big following, then you have influence because influence equals money and influence equals power. So you
Mm-hmm.
can influence people to feel a way. That's how votes is got. So they based it off of his influence and tapped into the street community through his connections to Chicago, through the drill music. You understand what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's what's happening. Then people follow him and he have a loyal fan base. So if his fan base pick up Baby's song and like it, then they got the ability to push it on other people. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what the fuck he going for. So yeah.
Nigga said
That's why Nicki
he-
Minaj went on Kai Sanat when she wanted to drop her album. You understand? They all play in our face and
yeah,
we all
yeah.
waking up.
That's it. And the funny thing about it is that's the same thing when it comes to the dirty sector. I think one day I was on my little rampage, and when it comes to the industry, we be thinking that they beefing, but all they doing is hyping each other up. And I always said it when it comes to the sector. I think it's a time where we need to hype each other up and get out the sector, bro. I think it's so many people in this sector, we can come together and get it out the water. Because if you ask me, I've been on this sector, right? I was beefing for 3 years, but I've been for 5 years. The beef is every time I hear niggas beefing, I cut them off. I cut them right off.
Yes, yes.
I don't
But
want to hear it
China
no
told
more.
us this. We seen China do it. China told us this. Real beefs ain't gonna get you nowhere. Real beefs is gonna get you in jail. But if you doing digital Hollywood, you out here. He was trying to tell you digital Hollywood, meaning Hollywood now. Hollywood is all about movies and lies. People go
Mm-hmm.
sit in a movie knowing it's fake, crying, feeling
Mm-hmm.
connected, paying their money to go see some fake shit because
No one is
that's what
fake, and
life
you
is.
still crying.
No one is fake. So now y'all up here trying to get real content, real life shit, and you going to real life jail with these real life motherfuckers. But for one of y'all
Right.
that play with me the right wrong way, I don't mind. But in reality, I really want the bad. You know what I'm
Shout to
saying?
MC. Shout to MC Light. Whenever y'all ever get a chance, MC Light
Oh yeah,
came
she's
on.
fire. She's
She
fire.
came on
Yeah.
IG and she put a great message out. Make sure y'all tune in to MC Light
Oh.
with the great message. I don't want to bring
Well,
that
why you didn't
message
put it
up.
on your platform? Yeah.
I might bring it up tomorrow.
Yeah, put it on your platform so we can check it out. I'm
So
sorry
do
if y'all
y'all
hear a little
think?
noise in the background. I'm cooking dinner.
So do y'all think Academics? I know I ain't gonna say y'all. I'm gonna speak for me. I think Academics is, for one, he's not from here. You know what I mean? That's just one, right? Two, I never heard him DJ not one song. I never heard him DJ not one party. I never seen a
Oh
flyer
shit.
where they
But he
said
got
featuring
Chicago hot.
Academics.
He got Chicago hot.
What? Through slander, and then he turns
Yes.
around Where your
Bucks,
apology came?
Queen Royal is in the back. I'm sorry I cut you off. She's in the back.
Shout out to Queen Royal.
Queen
Shout out
T
to Queen
Roy,
Royal.
salute, Queen.
Hi guys, now tell me, am I echoing?
No,
Nah,
you're
you
good.
great.
No, you're good. You're good,
I just
beautiful.
wanted to tell you, ladies, I am so, and I am you. I admire you, ladies. I
Oh,
swear you remind me of my
thank
younger self. I admire you, ladies. Y'all are speaking yourself. You speaking truth to power, and you know truth don't need no support. And I love your vibes. I
Thank
just love you, ladies.
you.
Yes,
Thank
and about
oh,
that busing, my daughter, my oldest daughter, she's ready to be 49, and she was one of the first to get busted back in with that busing thing on back in the 70s. I remember
70s.
that.
Okay,
wow.
yes. Okay. And
It
then
was
how
back in
did
the
that work out?
70s.
How did that work out back then? How was
Well,
that?
she's doing good. She got three daughters that graduated, and doing good. And her husband been together since they've been 60 years old, when they
And
were
look at that.
teenagers. Yeah, and
Your
I got
daughter was
another.
alive and still alive right now, and you're alive when segregation was happening. And we forget
Oh,
so
I was
easily.
there when
You
my
know what I'm
grandmother
saying?
and them was
Exactly.
marching. I was there in the streets marching when Martin Luther King was here, and when the riots happened back. Well, see, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, so the riots, the Huff
Mhm.
riots, and all of that, and all of the Watts riots, everybody rioted at the same time after they assassinated King and Malcolm X back then. I was there. I was helping with the
Shout to
passing
Martha
out.
King. Shout to Martha King. That nigga was a puppet.
Well, you know what? I was just only 9 years old, Artie, back then, and a lot of stuff was going on. I'm telling you, it was ugly back then. I saw it. Okay, I saw it. It was ugly. It really you wouldn't have liked it back then. But the Black Panthers and the Black Nationalists, uh, they were so powerful back then that they were scared of them. Did y'all know they were scared of them? The soldiers that was on our streets, they were scared of the Panthers and the Nationalists.
That's
Yeah,
why
that's
they
why
And
they
had
did
to
what they
divide
did.
them
That's
and
why they
break it
killed them
up
the way they killed them. Yes.
exactly.
And the reason why you feel the way you feel about Martin Luther King because he started out right, but the Zionists people got to him, and you can't do nothing when the Zionists get to you. It's over. You feel me?
Exactly.
And
yeah.
that's why they did what they did
Nah,
to him.
Martin Luther King was a whole plan. They got him out of here before he could
No,
tell the
what I'm trying
truth.
to say,
Oh,
listen
you
to
know
Artie.
what,
No, he was.
Artie?
What you mean he was a
No,
plan?
but see, I
No,
looked
the
at him as
Zionists
a
got to
preacher.
him.
He was
He
a
See, I
wasn't a
plan.
looked
plan.
at him as a preacher.
No, he
I looked
wasn't.
at him as a preacher. You know what I'm saying? And
What you mean
and
he
I,
was a
I
plan,
was a
Artie?
child
He was a
then,
plan.
and I really didn't
Martin
know
Luther King
what was
was
really
talking all
happening.
this black, and he was cheating on his black wife with a white lady.
But that don't got nothing to do with
What
nothing.
wait a
He
minute,
still
hold
want
on.
us to have
I'm not.
equal rights,
Nah,
and he never
it got
said
something to
anything
do with
about color.
everything he was talking
No,
about.
he never. He was not. He was not the
Why you
person.
trying to bring up
X
ugly
was the
stuff?
person who started out. Who started out with the hating white people. Martin Luther King never was for that. He didn't feel like that. He wasn't one of those
No,
people.
he
He grew up in the
Man,
didn't.
South.
Martin Luther
No,
King was
He
a
no.
wasn't
And you
saying
plan.
know
that.
what?
He was a
Well,
plan,
wait a
and
minute.
he
I
No,
got him out
lived
of
this
here
he
stuff.
before
had
he
his
could tell
own
the truth.
agenda.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Artie. I lived it. Okay,
Artie
don't
bugging.
say that. And
Artie
he was a
bugging.
preacher to us back then. Don't say that about Martin
He
Luther
was a
King.
plan.
I
I
know
can't lie. He was a plan.
wait a minute.
He
I'm
was a
gonna show
very
But
you.
you're
I'm
good
using
gonna
the
show
plan.
you.
wrong terminology. You could say that he's sold out, but he's not. He wasn't planted there by anybody.
Nah, he was
You could say that
planted.
he feel like he's
Hold
sold
on.
out,
Wait a
but you can't
minute.
say he was a
Hold
plant.
on. Hold on. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to show y'all something. Hold on. I
All
look
this black
horrible right
power,
now.
and
I'm
you cheat
ready to
on
show
a
y'all
black
something. Hold
black
on.
queen
Hold
for a
on.
white
Wait a
lady.
minute. I'm ready
Come
to show you
on.
something. Hold on. I'm ready to
Artie
show you
with
something.
Artie,
this nigga
I
Artie
still
done went
got.
all the way
I,
left.
Artie,
I
you
still
got the
got
wrong.
Martin Luther King in my mouth. You see that? I still got him. I still rap
That's a
about
part of the agenda. That's a
Martin
part of the
Luther King.
agenda.
So what is the Zionist
You know
movement?
what I'm
Artie,
saying?
you
It
want to
ain't
get
no
clear?
agenda.
Don't throw
It's
it at me.
it's what
I
I
want to go
live.
live with you. Or
They
she
gonna
bugging.
always give us a hero. They gonna always give us a hero,
He
then they gonna
wasn't no
take our
hero
hero
for us. We
away.
knew better. You know who was the hero? John F. Kennedy. That's why they did that, and they got him
No,
out
the
of there
hero was
because of that
Malcolm
reason.
X.
They were
No,
scared.
Malcolm
They were
X was the
scared
real
because the
hero.
black people was
yes,
rising up.
but
They
Malcolm
were
X didn't
very
get killed by
scared
them.
because
Who killed Malcolm X?
oh my God. I lived this. I was living this, Artie. You wasn't probably even born when this stuff happened.
Yeah, Artie,
What are you
I know
talking about?
Nah, you could be living it, but
we
you're not
don't know
living
that.
what they got scripted.
Okay, Artie.
You only could do just so much, Artie, back then, okay? We're talking about the 50s and the 60s. I was born in the 50s. It was just so much you could do. I mean, for real. Really. Unless you wanted your whole house bombed and your family hanging from trees. I mean, for real. It was just so much
That's
you
a
could
fact.
do. And
And
the ones that
on
was
that one,
bold, the ones that did stick out and talked about it and stood up, they're dead. They're martyrs. They dead. You know, I'm still living, and I'm glad I'm living
You think?
that's
and
a
seeing all
fact.
of this shit.
Buff,
That's a
one more
fact. And
thing.
with that, hey, yo, Artie, check it out though, right? This is what I learned. This is what I learned from, with the doctor, man. You know what I mean? He installed in us to do this right here, Artie. This what the king installed.
Yo. 050 bucks.
Non-violent.
I see they out here hating.
But he got white girls.
We viral, a cosign make motherfuckers hate. We winning. We winning.
You know, but me living back then, I ain't never let none of them disrespect me. You better know that. I was a vicious ass black woman back then.
Salute to my guys. 050 China Brim. Harlem legend, I see you, boy. You winning, keep winning. We winning, we gon' keep winning. Let them hate. Dedicated crowd music. Dark Side General. Yo, 050 bucks. I see that they out here hating. Yeah. They watching the metrics, watching it climb. With every new cosign, they losing their mind. The whisper turn the chatter, the screams. It's all in the blueprint, it's all in the dreams. They thought it was luck, it wasn't supposed to happen, but this is take over. Here's the plan, while they talking about clicks. We building a throne, all the hate they gave us turn to stone for the foundation we own. Look at the wave, it's too big to capsize. The hunger is real, hate is realer, a cosign now. We are the sign, motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They biting the style, but they lack the nerve. UNT Network, what a network makes the network. Woo, working. We winning, we win. It's us, never them. So let them hate, let them say my name. 050 bucks, 050 bucks. Cause the hate is real. Means we winning, we winning. We winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, keep winning. Yeah, we winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate. Yeah. From the ground up, we built this.
King, that's what the king did for us, man. He installed in us to win, man. And as we see, and as we moving on in this journey we call life, we winning, man. As people, as colored people, which no, I ain't even gonna say that because colored people doesn't mean black. You understand what I'm saying? But as Afro-Americans, man, we winning, man. And we wouldn't be able to win if it wasn't for a man like Dr. Martin Luther King to stand up and keep that ball rolling and keep throwing us the alley-oop, and that alley-oop is still alley-ooping. Because if it wasn't for what that man did, we wouldn't be winning, man. We'd still be oppressed. We'd still be having to ride in the back of buses. So, we have to give our props and our balls and our flowers when they are needed. You understand what I'm saying? And he's definitely one that need the balls and the flowers. Because he ain't do it for recognition. He love in his heart and for the people. And with that being said,
shout to Malcolm X.
We're able to win right now.
I believe in Malcolm X.
You can believe in whoever you want to believe in. I believe the devil is a liar. What about that?
That's a fact.
Damn right it is.
One thing I learned in life, don't let society fool us. We grew up to thinking Martin Luther King was who he was. Do your research.
I'm gonna tell you who I am. I'm gonna show you something.
The government playing
I get where you coming from, but as anybody who the fuck they really are, let's be for real. Cause I get where you coming from with the whole thing of him cheating with a white lady. All these
you see that? That's me right there. That's me. That's me and my ex-husband right there. That's me and my ex-husband.
I see you.
Okay, that's me and my ex-husband. And I know I'm a queen, and I know he was a king. You know what I'm saying? And you think we was gonna take that shit for any of them white motherfuckers? I'm a vicious ass black woman, okay? And I don't take shit for nobody.
But Malcolm X was cheating on her. Malcolm X
I
was
don't
cheating on a black queen like you.
Now you want
Malcolm
to
X
talk
was
about
cheating on a
somebody.
black queen
Malcolm
like
X
you.
was a
For a
pimp.
white lady.
You know how
Malcolm
many
X
people
was a
fight for
pimp. He
black
had all
people?
these homes and everything. So you want to talk about that and talking about Dr. Martin Luther King cheating on his wife? I mean, how can you fucking compare those two? For real.
Kamala's
Now
husband
let
is
me
white.
let
So
me
what?
explain
You
it.
know, we can't put people little preferences on how they feel because he's still black at the end of the day and we're still fighting for black people. Now where he was
That's
sticking
right.
his peen, that's
And
none of our
marching.
concern.
You
And
fight for black people.
marching.
Y'all
We
been
was
heard it.
marching in them
You ever
streets.
you
That's
ever
right.
read?
We was marching in them
Hold on.
streets. We were black on black for real. And we were
Fact.
all united. We was unique. We was in unity with one another.
And
For
if you
real.
read, if you read,
I don't have
and
to read
look,
it.
look,
I was
let me say
there.
something.
I don't
Look,
have to read it. I was there.
I
I don't have
understand
to
you was
read it.
there.
I don't have to read it.
I
Like I
was
said,
there.
I was there.
I was there with the Twin Towers, and that's a
I
lie.
wasn't
So
there.
that don't mean
The only
nothing.
thing you know is what you read in the books.
That's all we all know.
No,
No, she
damn
was
it. I was
there.
there. I saw the shit. So I didn't have to
Right.
read
Look,
shit in no book.
look. I'm gonna say one thing.
I was there when fucking goddamn Kennedy got killed.
Exactly
I
how
was
you
there,
feeling.
but I was there.
Look,
I didn't have to read it in no book.
Mommy,
I didn't have to look it up. I didn't have to Google it. I was
You
there.
don't know you
I was
fighting for
fucking
a
there.
man that didn't really care.
Okay, Artie, you can't tell me jack shit about none of that shit that happened in the 60s or the 70s, because I was there.
My mother's alive. She your age. You don't think she
No.
taught us something?
Artie, listen, bro, listen. Respectfully, can we all just agree to disagree and get back like on the
Yeah.
topic? You get what I'm saying? Because this has become like a heated discussion.
Now, it's
And
for another time. I ain't gonna lie. This is good conversation.
you're allowed to feel how you feel, and she's allowed to feel how she feel, and she was there. You get what I'm saying? So let's just agree to disagree and just move on, please.
That's a fact. That's a
All
fact.
right. Now, see, I like that. Thank you, Miss Cooler. Thank you for that.
Yo, Queen T, I love you, Queen T, and I like how you speak back and put me on. I still
Oh,
think
shit,
I need to learn.
I've been this way all my goddamn life. I ain't
God
let
bless
nothing
you.
or nobody stop me from speaking
God
my
bless
mind.
you. God bless you.
Never have and I never will.
So let me ask you a question, because this is called Hip Hop Talk Weekly. What made you look at hip hop where it became something that you don't like no more?
I ain't never said that. I ain't never entertained that in my mind. I always love hip hop. Always.
Okay. Even what's
I'm
going
a
on now?
dog loving hip hop. And I love my R&B and I love my jazz.
Okay, mama.
I
Yeah,
got
we definitely
multiple
gonna drop something
things that I like.
R&B.
But hip
We
hop,
definitely
I'm
gonna
gonna
bring
always
R&B.
love hip hop because it came out in my daughter era, the one that's 49. You know, so yeah, I'm gonna always give my props to hip hop. Always.
That's what's up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we definitely gonna do something for the ladies, man. It's gonna be the ladies.
I like that, and whenever I get a chance, I'm gonna sub to you, Miss Kula, and that other lady, Eve. You know, because I like your conversation. Yeah, I like your conversation, and I will support you. I will support you because I'm in a position I can support whoever I want now. God bless me to where I can do this.
Copy.
Thank you.
And don't forget, Queen, we love you. A debate is a debate. We love you, Queen.
Artie, I was there and when Buck started back then, and you was there too. But I was supporting you on your show because you did something different with the music, and I don't know what happened. So you know, whenever you get that back up and running, you know, I'll pop in.
Appreciate you. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys. I love hearing you guys debate and everything and agree and disagree on things.
Yes,
Cola
it is
James.
beautiful to have an actual piece of history, and thank you very much.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
thank
Cola
you for
James, where
going
you
through the
from?
struggle.
See, you guys are the future, and I want to be there. I do. I want to be there in the future with you guys. But carry on, and Bucks, you have a great show. You have a great show. I love your show. That's why I'm still here with you.
Thanks for the support, and we always love you. It's always a debate. It's never an argument. You heard that song.
Okay, but Artie, get your music back up because you was playing the bomb. Okay, get that back up.
Got you. I got you,
Love
mama.
it,
Okay,
love it.
I love you guys. I'ma always support you, and you guys keep growing. Okay,
Yes,
let
ma'am.
that tree grow.
Thank
Yes,
you, Queen
ma'am.
T.
All
I
right.
appreciate the support. As always, love. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Don't mind
absolutely, Buck.
Artie. Don't mind Artie.
Don't mind me,
Oh
mama.
no, no, Artie, he okay? No, I love Artie. He okay? He all right?
I
He's
just
supposed
talk
to
too
be
much.
that way. He's supposed to be that way, and I wouldn't have it no other way.
Under the
I
sea.
love you guys.
All
Carry
right, have a
on,
good
Buck.
night.
Okay, and remember this, guys. Remember this, because my grandmother told me this. There's always room at the top. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so just remember that.
That's a fact. Hey yo, Cola, hey yo, sis, what you think about that Corey Guns and Rakim's son joint?
Honestly, I didn't hear it. I don't know.
All right, check,
So I
check,
will
check.
lie.
All right, check it out right here. Check it out. He spit fire. He spitting that flame. This is why I
All
be
right.
saying we need to start pushing these type of artists, man, because these artists before us, I think they starting to forget where they came from. But check it out, man. This is Corey Guns and Tom Mill, which is Rakim's son.
All right.
Let's go Southpaw. Watch it drop. Rearrange faces, I'm knocking out jaws. Roll dog, Jesse James, I'm an outlaw. A lot of these niggas, they need a house call. Brimroll, I'm cleaning through the window. Fuck around, I hit your pinfall.
It's fire. You know, it's to be expected.
He not messing with Corey Guns though. He can't mess with Corey Guns.
That was
Yeah.
the
Corey, that's
second
my
joint.
nigga.
Nah, I'm saying, we ain't gonna do the comparison. We know Corey Guns is sharp. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but just to know that DNA is flowing,
Mm-hmm.
that has to be respected.
Jadakiss son got a little flow too. You know, so
Yeah.
it as it should flow.
And that's the thing. And nobody would have never knew because he's not coming up here. Yeah, my father's Rakim. He got his own identity. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that's the thing that I jack. You know what I mean? He coming in the door with his own identity, and he gonna make some noise. You know what I mean? If he get the right people behind him, you know what I mean? Balls, and they push music, and they get off of all this other, wham, bam, thank you, man, and try to just
But you know what's
disperse.
crazy though, bro? Not trying to be funny. I don't want to sound like a hater. In this time for their like age bracket,
Say it.
they're not ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yes.
lyricism is not appreciated in this time. It's what you could get sturdy to and how many
Yes.
you shot. It's not. You can say whatever you want. You can just do Easter egg rhymes and shit, and people is just gonna love that. The mindset is not wide enough for people to receive that.
Yes. So let me ask you a question, Caller James. I see you be on your hip hop thing too, right? This for you and Bucks. You in the building, right, Bucks?
Facts.
So we see that hip hop is at its lowest that it been in a long time, right? So when it comes to South, East, and West, if you could pick two artists, we're gonna go one at a time. If y'all could pick two artists from the East that got the sound and the quality to bring New York back, what two artists would y'all bring from the East?
Y'all gonna probably laugh at me, and I don't. But whatever, you know what I'm saying?
You like who you like?
Yeah. First of all, Fabulous. I'm sorry, Fabulous,
Mm.
and believe it or not, French Montana without Max B. Because not trying to be funny, I'm still a huge Max B fan, but I feel like he left his rhymes in the jail. Like he didn't take his. He left them there. You know what I'm saying? And he came home with this weird shit and trying to play with stuff. Like,
I
oh
thought
wait,
I was
what you know?
bugging.
Let's play around with that. Let's play. I'm just so disappointed.
I
But
thought I was
French comes
bugging.
with a banger every year. He's not like, you don't hear him all the time, so maybe that's why it's like refreshing when I do hear him. But French gets one banger a year. One banger a year.
I
And
think
Fabulous got that old rough, gritty, like he needed 50 to bring it out of him, but yeah.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Fabulous didn't need nobody. Fabulous he dropping hits before beef. So when it comes to the East, I mean to the West Coast, give me two artists that could bring the West Coast back.
Oh, I can't even answer that, and it's fucked up to say, but I never really listened to too much like West Coast stuff. Like I listened to like a little Snoop, like the regulars, but it was like I would only listen to like party joints. Like I never really bought West Coast CDs like that and whatever. Like
it was too hard. No Rainbow. Well, you a female. It was too hardcore.
Yeah, the beats. I just couldn't like get with the beats like that. Because like a beat has to like attract you first. And it's crazy because I used to rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Like
okay.
Like I used to go to the studio. I used to do shit. So, but for some reason it was just I couldn't get with it. Like Tupac, people consider him West Coast, but he's really from over here. You get what I'm saying? So it's like he don't really count to me. But yeah, I guess what is it, Digital Underground? Like Party's from Cali, but I can't really say lyrics. Matter of fact, I'm lying. No, I'm lying. I like Too Short and I like E40.
Shout out to I think when I had the last show, shout out to Dice, he said E40. So when it comes to the South, give me two rappers that could bring the South back.
It's crazy though, the South didn't leave yet. The South I know people's not gonna agree, but the South been winning for the last decade plus.
Until Chicago came along.
Yeah, with throwing the drill in the mix, yeah. But I don't know. I think they still around. Like
and shout out to T.I. because T.I. just dropped a new song. I'm not gonna lie. The shit got TikTok lit.
Yeah,
and I listened to the song.
A thing on here on Instagram with that song. I did a reel for one of my products. Yeah, that was fire. I'm like, yo.
I think that the name of that song is "Let Them Know." That's fire.
Yeah.
That gave me. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Out of a lot of rappers that's trying to come back, a lot of rappers that's still doing their thing, T.I. When I heard "Let Them Know," it gave me that T.I. when T.I. was calling himself the king of the South.
Right, when he was the Rubber Band Man.
Yeah.
It was like, song. Yeah.
Bucks, you heard that song, Bucks?
50 and Fabulous. When Fabulous did that gave me goosebumps. I'm like, oh, this is the Fabulous that we know. Okay.
And that Fabulous track to me, that brought back the Clue sound.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I remember Clue. Just listen to this. Yep. I was like, yo, this sound like it's supposed to have been on a new Clue.
Yeah, the mixtape feel exact, and that's the thing. I think that's where like we kind of messed up in hip hop too, because it's like we don't got the mixtape culture no more like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like we got all this industry stuff happening, where you gotta hear things on industry songs before we can hear songs that we'll never hear on a person's album. Or it was like gems and jewels. It was like collectibles almost. Like, oh, you got that? Well, that CD is the only CD that got this song from Jay-Z. With there's a Jay-Z song. I love this song, and I had to go into thatpip.com. Like I had to really dig in the crates and get it. It was the song with him and Mary J. Blige. That was my shit. Turn the lights off. Like you can't find none of this stuff everywhere. Now everything is just mass produced and manufactured, and it's just like, okay, here it is. It's nothing but plants. Cause like even though Ice Spice is from the Bronx or whatever, she's a plant. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody's talking about.
Who? Ice Spice?
Yeah, she's not. She's somebody that they put there, and then they gave stuff to rap about.
Just like Sexy Red. Just like Sexy Red.
And right now, people just plants, and it's fucked up because it's plants to degenerate us. Excuse me, degenerate our youth per se. You understand? Words like we're not elevating and mentally or whatever. It's like it's to turn their brains into fucking mush and not think. Like when I used to rhyme, you know, as a teenager, like I had a thesaurus. Most people don't even know what the hell a thesaurus is now. You understand? Like to go and get those metaphors and get those words and like, oh, instead of saying cool like this, I can say it like this.
Yeah.
You don't put that much thought into rhymes no more. You just rhyme.
That's what Caller, that's what I was telling Bucks. He like, yo, if you take all the punchlines and stuff out of Fabulous lines, I say, yo, that's Fabulous. That's putting time into your bars. That's really thinking outside of a box. It's easy to come up there and be like, I be on the block, I pull a Glock, I got 5 niggas and they all been shot, I've been on the rock.
But that's easy. Fabulous though. That's
my point.
Flow. He's a bar maniac.
And that's hard. No Rainbow. That's hard to do.
That's really hard. And it's like making metaphors and similes and shit like that. Like that takes a little school education too. You know, you can't just if you don't know what that means and how to put it together. That's like when I was younger and I used to rhyme, like my two favorite were like Ghostface and Jadakiss.
Shout out to
Because
Ghostface.
of metaphors and shit. That's like with Ghostface. Ghostface can make a song. I'll listen to anything that Ghostface makes now and it don't sound old to me. You know, these people they older and it's like they try to mix themselves into the young and sound like the young instead of just staying like they self. That's like with Max B. If Max B would have just like he's trying too hard.
Yeah.
Be Max B, just say whatever, and that whole little it ain't nothing. Here's a little Vaseline for your butt. We don't want to hear shit like that from somebody.
Yeah.
City. We don't want to hear that.
Nigga, so I got Vaseline for your butt.
Yeah, it ain't that serious. No, it is that serious. Nigga. You just came from a place where that's the part of course, and we don't want to hear that shit.
Nigga said you just came from a place where it is that serious.
What is you talking
Nigga,
about?
so I got Vaseline. I'm putting in your butt. It ain't that serious. I said
I'm
what?
gonna put some lean in your cup. So now you talking about drugging people. You in the wrong time for all of this shit, sir.
Since we speaking of Max B, let me ask you a question. You seen the show that Max B threw in Brooklyn, and he called Santana out to perform that song "Pilatella on a Donkey"?
Mm-hmm.
You think that would have been a good look or a bad look for Santana?
Honestly, we have to look at it like this because it was something that was circulating, but I got to do more of a backstory because I seen it on Facebook and TikTok. Allegedly, that nigga was high off of some dog food or some rocks or something. Talking about Santana. Santana allegedly is a active drug addict, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he has to be loyal to Jim Jones. Whether it's no business to be had. You get what I'm saying? You see how when Max B was locked up and French was like, "Yo, I gotta network and do business with Jim Jones," and you know what I'm saying? Like we're friends, but I gotta do business with these people. So is it cool? And Max is like, "Go ahead, I don't care." Right? It's not the same. He needs Jim Jones to survive, so he has no choice but to stick where he knows the bag is gonna come from and the bills might get paid from.
Well, the bag ain't really coming because I don't see San doing nothing, and I think. If Santana would have jumped on that stage, Santana probably would have been bigger than Max B right now.
No, he would have because even though Santana got, a lot of personal issues going with him, like his flow is timeless. Some people have a timeless flow. You get what I'm saying? Where it don't matter what generation we in, you still gonna pop to that shit like, oh, that's fire. Oh,
Santana got that. He got that.
Right. Max B don't have that where it's like Max B. Like my favorite Max B song is "Pimps Up, Hoes Down." That was my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was
Pimps Up.
I had my truck. I used to pull up to the nines. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. Now that "Pimps Up, Hoes Down" was fire.
You get what I'm saying? But it ain't. It's starting to look now because at first I used to think that like Max B gave Jim Jones his swagger, but now that I look at it, Jim Jones has been more consistent. Put jail aside because Max B been doing mixtapes since before he was home. Understand? So we're not gonna act like because he was in jail that stagnated anything. But the more I compare the two of them now, like music wise, Jim Jones probably made Max B really pop.
Yeah.
And not
I said, tell him to put Jim Jones and Max B on a versus on that New York stage, and I bet you Jim get him out of here.
No, Jim's gonna get him out of here because that's the one thing I do give to Jim Jones. He also has a timeless flow because his flow's not too complicated. It's not, you know what I'm saying? He's not
everything is catchy.
Right, it's catchy. So like the kids don't gotta think too much. So he don't really have to play young. He just has a young way of rhyming or whatever. So they can keep up with him. Max B is like, all right, you coming home and you saying just some shit, and it's not just that song. Like every song that I've heard so far doesn't sound like Max B. Like Max B, when you listen to him, like if you smoke weed or you know what I'm saying, because like I used to smoke weed heavy, like when he was home or whatever. It's something that you play, you smoke your blunt, you may have a sip, like you just vibe out. You know what I'm saying? It's not like really party music or it's you just sit and just be chilling type shit. This ain't that, like because even I was so hopeful, like the new song when they did it to that I went deaf on a bitch, like French Montana carries that song. You
Yes,
understand?
he carried damn near every song that he jumped on with Max. I could be wrong.
No, you're right. Cause I was like, when I heard the beat at first, I said, okay, we about to have some old school Max come out. This is what I've been waiting for since he been home. Fuck all that other
And
shit.
guess what? Guess what he said? He came out. I want to be man. I love me.
Yeah, they threw some auto-tune somewhere that didn't even belong. I was like, yo, my nigga,
I'm so.
just get the bag. Get his girlfriend to get you her sister, cause she the princess of Dubai. Get you. Matter of fact, I'm lying. Let me did I say that? Cause he with his wife and she held him down. So let me take
Yeah,
that
she
back.
did. She did.
Just get the bag. Let him just take care of you. Not trying to be funny because
Yeah.
right now he's just doing it for fun. He's not really rhyming because it's in him no more. It's not in him anymore.
It's not in him no more.
Yeah.
I said, yo, let Max B drop a mix. I'm talking about, forget all them old songs. Let Max B drop a mixtape with 15 songs. I bet you only one hit. Nobody want to hear that.
Yeah, he need to stick to. He just need to stick to doing what's that? What's the word I'm looking for?
Hooks.
Yeah. He just needed to steer hooks. That's it. He need to stick to hooks, and if he could get somebody, you know what I mean, he get his writing skills and do that. But for him to come back out to like quote unquote save New York, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'm not even gonna lie. Even though his sound to me, as a fan personally, even though his sound to me, I cannot thump that shit in no headphones, right? I don't like the sound no more. But even if he'd have came back out and went under Jimmy, his sound would have came back popping. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I agree.
Jimmy would have
agree
made it sound relevant. Jimmy would have made it. Cause yo, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Him and Jimmy together, that's a beautiful sound.
Yes. Yeah. That was Harlem.
He can't take that away. No matter what he say about Jimmy, he cannot take that away, man. You know what I mean? And and it's things like that, we wish, they put their egos to the side.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And just say, let's make music for the people. If you're a hip hop historian, they know what they need to do to bring hip hop back. Like, just bring hip hop back. Leave all that personal stuff to the side. You just did 18 years in jail, man. Like, that shit.
But you know what's crazy though, Bucks? See, and I get where you coming from with that. That's why, like, he came home. I had to wild Jim Jones up a little bit on the Instagram, but Max B tried to do that. You understand? Jim Jones is the one that's all the way stuck in his bag. And I don't care what,
sorry, go ahead.
But it's mostly just because I don't care what nobody says. It's because of that Chrissy shit. Where, listen, there's nothing else that happened for real that y'all need. Nobody got beat up. Nobody unalive. Nobody friend. Nobody really. Now let me stop because Jim Jones did stop Max B's bag or whatever. But still, Max B came home with a fresh mind. Like, I don't care no more type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they necessarily wanted to make music together, but I feel like he was more receptive to possibly doing that. Jim Jones is like, nah, fuck that nigga to the grave type shit, you know?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Jim not wrong.
Artie, so Artie, what you think? You think Jim Jones benefit more if Max B rock with him, or Max B benefit more if Jim rock with him?
I think Max B would have became the face of New York if he rocked with Jim. He would have took a little bit over more than Jim. But if he was with Jim, he'd have became the face of New York.
I agree.
So he would have benefited. He would have benefited.
Yeah,
more than Jim would have benefited off of him.
If Max B and Jim, because like we gotta say something, right? We always learned that thing. History repeats itself, right? But this time, history would have turned tables. Because back then, Jim was bigger than Max. Max was just on his, know what I mean? But if Max would have came out under Jim, he'd have took all Jim shine.
Yeah. And that's, I think, what the problem was with them as a duo as well. Because if you look at, like, old footage, like, when they was working together and things like that, it was, like, more so that Max was on it, but Max was on it to put, like, the bells and the whistles. It was never really for him to be a serious artist on his own. Like, we work good and make good music together. I can't see you shining for real.
But you know one thing I respect Max about, because when Max did come out, he performed everybody looking at it like, oh, Max, why he performing all his old songs? I ain't gonna lie, I did not want to hear them, but I see what he was doing. He was promoting all the songs that Jimmy was not letting pop. So when he came out, he like, Jimmy, remember all these motherfucking songs? Now I'm gonna get paid off for all these songs I ain't get a bag off of when you was messing with me.
Yeah, that does make sense though. But even if that wasn't the case, the real talk, he need to just be doing old school shows. Like how what's that, like that B2K shit that they be having for the children with the little hit group. No, Max B there's no new hits coming out of Max B.
Now I think he probably got one in him, no rainbows. Cause I heard shout out to my son for being free. I heard my son Fetty Wap is signing to Max B.
But see, the thing with Fetty Wap is going to outshine Max B, though. Well, okay,
but that's a good sound. If you think about both of their sounds.
But Fetty Wap, no, I don't know. I kind of see where you coming from with the whole singing, rapping thing or whatever, but nah. Fetty Wap came home and it's like Fetty Wap ain't leave.
Yeah.
Fetty Wap said, like, when he came home, listen, we gonna have some more 1738s. We gonna have, you know what I'm saying? He's sticking to what he know. It ain't like I'm trying to sound like how they sound now. That's where these people be fucking up. Stop trying to sound like these little niggas. Let the little niggas do the little nigga shit. You understand?
I want to hear Max B switch it up and jump on a drill beat. I want to see Max in the new era.
Max is too laid back, and unfortunately.
Well, he's gonna be done by the summer.
Yeah, he too laid back to get on a drill beat.
He gonna be done by the summer. He keep doing the shit he doing now. He gonna be done by the summer.
No, he's gonna be done. Definitely. He needs to be focused. Like he could, write some hooks and stuff and get paid, from French or whatnot. But as far as him, that'll be the worst mistake ever for him to jump on a drill beat.
I think I could be wrong. I think most of French Montana hooks that he was dropping when Max is locked up, I could be wrong. I think they came from Max.
They probably are, because now I'm gonna give this to Max. Max is a hook god. You want a hook? He's not gonna. He's gonna deliver. Now a whole song and verses and 6.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that.
That should put me to sleep.
That's why I say he need to stick to his hooks and he need to eat off those hooks. But from what I'm hearing, Fetty Wap supposed to be signing to 50.
Word?
He said 50 held him down his whole bid.
50 not gonna make him take off. 50 not letting nobody take off. If you pay attention, who's hot from G Unit? My nigga, the Lobby Boys did better than the whole G Unit in the last 2 years.
50 Cent though.
The Lobby Boys did better than the G Unit this year.
That might be 50 Cent though. You get what I'm saying? That might not be 50 Cent's fault. It's just like sometimes when people come into the game of business, and you don't understand the business part. It's like when I was younger and I was trying to get a deal. And when I used to see other people from my neighborhood that had deals and stuff, I assumed like if the record label gave them 500,000, you get what I'm saying? Oh wow, they gave me 500,000. Me not understanding the business, I was thinking that's their money. No, that 500,000 was to produce this next record. The 500,000 is for marketing. It's a whole bunch of other shit. So sometimes people just want to rhyme, bro. That's like with Tony Yayo. Tony Yayo gives me that energy, like he just want to chill out. Like I'll do songs here and there, but as far as me having to do the work part of the business, I don't want to do all that shit. So sometimes people, when they get into it, 50 can't push nobody to do shit.
Nah, he can't. 50 can't push nobody no more, because I just seen 50 make a whack rapper hot, and that was Young Bucks.
But now 50 said it though. 50 said it like even before that ship sunk. Pretty much, it was like he felt like, they got too comfortable. They didn't have the same work ethic. You know what I mean? He said he's not gonna keep holding them dudes' hand. They got to know how to knock it out the ballpark.
You know what I'm saying? When the owner of your record label is your best friend and your childhood friend, most people don't look at that as a blessing. They look at it as a crutch.
Facts,
like I'm allowed to make mistakes because you're not gonna let me fall by the wayside because we niggas like that.
Facts.
So they don't work as hard as they would if somebody that really don't give a fuck about their ass.
The whole time we watch 50 Grammy niggas, so sometimes we gotta look at it like, is he the one that messed
We
up
ain't gonna
unit.
say grimy. He a petty.
Nah,
He
50
is
grimy.
petty. He ain't grimy.
Nah,
He just
50.
petty, man.
Come on, 50
Now, I think he
grimy.
more petty than grimy. I don't think he a grimy nigga. I think
Nah.
he a petty nigga and he's a loyalist.
50's a
Which I
cancer.
get
I'm
jiggy
a
with 50 on
cancer.
that shit. Where
50's a
loyalty is
cancer.
everything. If I give you the world, I give you the opportunity to have the world, and you show me an ounce of disloyalty, I'm gonna cut you off at the knees. I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
gonna
off
sit
you.
there and I'm off
50
you.
a cancer. He grimy. I'm telling you that now. I'm a cancer. 50 grimy.
Well, what you consider grimy and petty? You know what I mean? Because the nigga, he did something that nobody in hip hop. Well,
50
I say
petty
Dipset.
now.
I say Dipset did it, but 50, you gotta think about it. Tony Yayo was in jail. That nigga damn near put a mill on the nigga books.
Yeah, that's a childhood friend.
You know what I
But
mean?
we
Ain't too many friends doing that.
And then
you gotta hear
think
Banks.
too.
You gotta hear Banks' story though.
Okay, I
Yeah,
gotta
now
hear that
see,
because I didn't hear his story.
but
But Artie, you have to
now,
think about with Diddy. 50 hated Diddy from day one. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
When you go back to old songs, it's mad subs, it's mad shit, right? But he gave his sons opportunities to act. Like the actually Albie Shore's son, but you know Albie Shore's son claims Diddy as his father more than he claims his real father. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You know how many acting opportunities he gave him, not knowing that he can't stand the nigga that provides for him or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like a grimy nigga is like, if I don't want you to eat, I don't want your kids to eat, I don't want their kids to. You get what I'm saying? I'm not
That's
gonna give you
50. That's 50.
but he didn't. What's that boy named the tall light skinned one? Him.
50.
He was
50 went to Interscope and stopped the Locks album only over beef. He's grimy.
But
He
see,
stopped Styles.
that's not really grimy. That's what anybody
that's
we
being
all
petty.
from the street.
Right? That's
Yeah,
being
that's
petty.
exactly.
Y'all gotta get petty out of.
Listen, grimy is like we all up here, right? We all say we fuck with each other and we cool or whatever and stuff, and then you got an opportunity to do some big shit somewhere, and me and Bucks or whoever, we come like, nah, we kicking your back, and nah, don't do that. We try to block the gate. That's grimy shit.
50.
Now being
50 signed 20 certain artists from New York, and the only one he got right now is Uncle Murder. Where's MOP? Where's Have It? Like we could go forever.
One of the people is not here no more from MOP. They both alive.
Nah, you talking about Mobb Deep?
Okay.
But he signed MOP. He signed Mace. He's like, we could go forever.
Artie, you got to think about this, man. 50 is a good businessman. When he seen that the rap was going, he bought his ship early and said, "Let me get into making movies." You can't whistle name him for that. You know what I mean? But back to the Lloyd Banks thing.
It sounded like he used niggas because they was hot at that time.
I ain't gonna say that.
Keep them hot. Keep them hot like Jay-Z did for 10 years.
Well, I ain't gonna say that. It's just that 50 seen a better opportunity in movies, and he jumped on the movies. That's all that was. And with Lloyd Banks, you can't fault 50 with the Lloyd Banks. So that was a personal situation that 50 didn't know how to deal with because his father didn't raise him. You know what I mean? So when it came down to Lloyd Banks,
what happened with him and Lloyd Banks?
Well, Lloyd Banks was going through something. His father passed away or something like that. Lloyd Banks was like trying to tell, Fifth, like, yo, man, my mind ain't not on music right now. You know what I mean? My mind is on this. I love my father. And when you look at 50 can't say that in return because he
50 ain't put no money in that nigga funeral. That's what happened. 50 ain't put no money in that funeral.
Well, again, when you look at
Banks only needed $1,500 more.
What?
Well, that's Lloyd Banks' fault.
Please don't tell me that's true. Please, no. Because even if it's true or not, Bucks, listen. Please don't tell me that's true. Because $1,500 and him and Lloyd Banks is childhood friends, correct? Or no?
Right, but listen at this though.
No, him and Yayo is childhood friends.
One, Lloyd Banks should have had $1,500.
He should have.
Right? That's
one. He paid the whole thing. He just needed it.
Right, but check it out. Two, when you talking to a guy like 50 Cent, right? He don't know now, and this is not me taking up for him, but this is me looking from the outside in. When you dealing with Fifth, when it comes down to parenting, that's not a good trait. He felt he was failed, as dealing with a father figure. He didn't have that, so he don't know how to deal with that. That
And
don't
he lost his
resonate to
mom
him.
really, really young, so he has attachment issues. He don't know what it's like.
Exactly. Look what he's doing with his own
Yeah.
son.
The same nigga that tried to burn his baby mama's house down with the kid in it, and y'all saying he's what?
No, that he doesn't have. We're saying he doesn't have attachment issues. Like he has issues. He has human connectivity issues. You understand where how he lacks empathy and stuff like that and sympathy.
Okay.
So he can't feel, I guess, what Lloyd was feeling. He's
Right,
looking
for his
at why
father,
didn't you
because
have 1,500 or
That's still
you know what I'm saying?
nasty.
Like, I didn't have my
Right,
mom. You're right, but
in 50 mind, he like, nigga, I ain't have my father, nigga, F that.
right.
That's
I
nasty
Right,
work.
how you look at it.
You supposed to feel more sympathy for your man because your father. So I'm gonna feel more sympathy because you my man. And to be real, Banks made G Unit blow up.
50 ain't built for that though, Artie. That's not what
That
50
nigga Banks
built
made
off
G Unit hot.
50 ain't built off of that though. You gotta look at
But
look
you
what he
gotta
doing
look
with
at
his
it
son.
too, like Audie. A lot of people, like for instance, you know what I'm saying? People that didn't have and it's not a pass to 50 or saying whether he's right or wrong with this, but a lot of people that didn't have like family love, basically, like their mom, their dad, or one or the other or both, they can't understand. It's like some kids that were in foster care and stuff. You
That's
understand?
me. That's me.
Some of them kids, they don't identify with some of the things that we might take serious, like, oh man, my mom, she didn't call me on my birthday, or you know what I'm saying, and it's like the world is crashing to us, but to y'all it's like, my mom ain't never called me. The last, I don't even, you know what I'm saying, I don't even remember, you know what I'm saying?
And
So
that
it's like,
and Cola, I ain't have my moms till I turned in my 20s, right? And you know what that made me love mothers even more? That made me respect ladies even more.
You're an exception to the rule then, because that's a blessing, because a lot of people, like, you know, from me being in the street and being around different, you know, people, that's like even when people judge people that been to jail. You get what I'm saying? Some people, if they've been going to jail since Spofford, in and out, like they did juvie, and then they went straight into the big boy jail and stuff like that, they missed a lot of the social cues that a lot of us take for granted. A lot of them never went to prom. A lot of them didn't even do high school for real, so they don't even know how to interact with people on a certain level because they've never had that fucking training. A lot of them never had breakups for real because they've never been long in the street long enough to have relationships for real, or they had a relationship and then they go to jail and the people that they thought cared about them leave them, and now you're in a place where you can't show emotion, so you have to just be hard, so you'd have to just carry that along with you for the rest of your life. I feel like 50 is one of those people where unfortunately he's never had a chance to be soft in his life. And I don't mean when I say soft like gangster or whatever, I mean like a mother's love and a hug. Like he had it and it was taken away from him. You know,
then look at it like this too, right? Not to cut your whiz off, Coda. When you look at it allegedly, right? Look at the tragedy around 50. For one, his mom's was murdered allegedly by his pops. Allegedly.
Right.
I think that's his pops. I think, you know, that dude is his pops. You know what I mean? So when you deal with all that, and if that to be said to be true, because that's why I think he hate that dude. If y'all know what I'm talking about, that's why I think he disliked that dude so much with a passion. Because can you imagine your father unaliving your mother? He never. I don't think he never. You know, he never got his mojo back with that. Like he always was. That was my main enemy. And then moving forward, when he started dealing with the music, he got another smack in his face. Oh, you put Ja Rule on, but you ain't even put me on, and I'm your own son.
That's a fact, Bucks. That's a fact right there.
So you know, it's, you look at a lot of that, and I'm not saying that's an excuse for Fifth. You know what I mean? But when you look at that, you be like, wow, that's a hard pill to swallow. Pause. You know what I mean?
Right.
And there's nothing but hatred. So when he look at somebody else's situation, this is why he can't be a dad. You know what I mean? His kids is crying for him to be a dad, and he can't even be a dad.
That's what I be saying. Sometimes I understand what y'all saying about what they go through, because I went through a lot. And that shit made me a better husband, better than my father. Rest in peace. One thing my father said, I want you to be better than me. And I think I did that. And for my kids, I went through the worst. And that made me make my kids go through the best. That's why a lot of times I'd be like, I don't like niggas go through things, but niggas, you know how many years ago that was? Niggas is billionaires, and you still going through that
Some
trauma.
people don't, but some people don't. Number one,
Some people use it.
don't feel like
Some people don't go through it. They use it. It's a difference.
Some people, but also some people don't try to work on themselves. You understand? You see how what you just said, where I lacked having a father and all this other stuff. So instead of you, because some people will take that experience and haze their children. You understand? Like, I didn't have it, so it made me it didn't mess me up, so I'm gonna do it to you too. And that's not the way to do it. You get what I'm saying? So some people don't look into themselves or see anything wrong with themselves. And the younger you are when dysfunction happens, the more of a normal that it is in your mind. You think that everybody has experienced this dysfunction. It's just like not trying to be funny. When I was a kid, right? They had to recommend me to go to a gifted program, right? Because the work I was doing, like I was too advanced. You get what I'm saying? So me as a kid at 5, doing certain things, I'm doing multiplication, I'm thinking at 5, everybody that's in this class can do what I'm doing. Everybody that's 5-year-old can do what I'm doing. You understand? Because I'm doing it. But that's not the case. It's just like when people go through hardship. When you go through hardship when you've been born, and all you know is hardship, you think that's what life is about. It's about hardship. So you think that your friends, because sometimes people don't be discussing their home lives and stuff, right? You think your friends probably went through and understand what you're talking about, not knowing that this friend has both their parents, probably has a cushy ass life. You understand? But you think they going through the same shit because you've been going through shit since you came out the womb. All you know is struggle. You get what I'm saying? So he's 50 is a overgrown child. You get what I'm saying? Where he's a hurt child that doesn't feel like he needs to get any help to heal his child. Till he heals that fucked up, bruised up fucking kid that's inside his spirit, he always gonna be.
Man, he should have been. He should have been.
And then on top of that, he lost his grandparents. That was like
he should have been. He should have been healed. That
you're right, Artie. You're right. But see, this is the thing. Sometimes people think money heals shit, and it don't.
No, that's a whole fact. Money can never heal nothing.
So he's probably one of them people that don't feel like he needs to go and fix shit because, all right, it's just like Floyd Mayweather. I hope he know how to read now. But if you think about it, I'm not even trying to be funny, but he was a multi-millionaire and couldn't read.
Fact.
You understand? We go to school to learn math and reading and stuff to get careers and to get money. So if I jumped ahead of the line by knocking people out and I got millions of dollars and can't read, what the fuck I need to go read for? Do you get where I'm going with this shit?
Yeah.
If I'm where I need to be at, what the fuck I need to fix? If this nasty little attitude got me this far, what the fuck do I need to fix? And he's around nothing but yes men, so ain't nobody gonna tell him, yo, 50, I think maybe you should go get some counseling. You know, maybe you need to get some of these demons out of you. Ain't nobody gonna tell that man that.
Nah, 50 smart as shit. I doubt 50 is still living off the trauma of back in the past. I think he's just a cancer and he's just petty. I don't think he's living off of all that shit that happened. I think that's way, way, way over him.
See, and that's the thing. It's easy for you to feel because if that was you probably would have did the work and you'd have been over it. That's how it's all of us from the outside looking in. That's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what he felt with Lloyd Banks. Like, all right, it happened, and then I don't know the severity of the closeness of Lloyd Banks and his father. I don't know. You see how you said your mom wasn't there all your life, and then you met her when you was 20, and you just was in love and happy and great, right? You understand? Most people, that's not the story. Most of them, they're like, fuck you. Where you been, bitch? You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to your mother, but I'm just saying, like, that's the attitude they be having. Like, I don't give a fuck.
I had that attitude for years. I still got that attitude, but I don't show it.
Even when meeting them, people will probably look at you like, what's wrong with you? You get what I'm saying? Like how we're looking at him, like what the fuck is wrong with him? Some people probably be looking like, what's wrong with you? Like why are you so respectful to her? Why? Even though I'm just saying an example because I'm not saying that you shouldn't be respectful because that's not in your nature to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. We're all looking at everybody else's experiences and what we would have did and how we should have felt and what we would have got over. I don't think I would have. Cause I had a soft childhood. I would say I lived in the hood, the hood, you know what I'm saying? My father sold drugs, my mom, I know a little bit of struggle, but I didn't know I was really in a struggle. But my parents, I thought I was in the projects thinking I lived in the suburbs. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, that's how disillusioned my parents had me to my circumstances, right? So you can't go and take somebody else's experience where I would be around people and hang with people. They ain't got no food in their refrigerator type shit. And I ain't understand what none of that was going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the projects wearing Gucci and shit. Iceberg and shit. You get what I'm saying? So that's, to me, I ain't had no fucking struggle for real. And then when I started to get a little older and I'm like, damn, at a point I had a plateau, I would call it, where I just was stuck because everything was done for me. You know what I'm saying? And my people I felt like were surpassing me, but I would get upset because I was like, damn, I wish I had to struggle. I know that shit sound crazy. When I was sitting there looking, I was like, damn, if my parents wouldn't have cleaned my room for me, or you know what I'm saying, I was angry, like, why y'all didn't let me fucking struggle because I don't know how to do shit. You understand? So sometimes what we look at as like, damn, that's a burden, to other people, it's not a burden. The struggle is necessary.
That's a fact. Like I said, like you said, everybody different. It could be two people going through a struggle. One person get over it, and the other person to become a killer because of it.
That's a whole fact. Yo, this was a dope one, man. You know what I mean? My joint about to die out. This right here was a needed one.
Yes, thank you. I really enjoyed myself.
Yo, you gotta pull up, Jack. Sis. Now hold on. Let me get a little kudos. I took your advice. You know what I'm saying? Quietly. You know, hey, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what's crazy though, Cola? Like, and you wasn't the only one. But the thing that I had with that, right, is I showed up. Meaning that, you know, you could take advice and, you know, I wasn't the one that, you know, I fought a little bit with it, you know, and then you say, all right, now you take the advice. Now it's like, where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now I took y'all advice now. I'm not on that bickering, beefing, yelling and all that. I'm stepping into a whole nother realm, stepping into a whole another algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to my guy, Artie, who allowed me to be a part of this. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, like, where they at? Like, where they at?
You know, they say the hate is real, man.
It's something productive. You know what I mean? Something that everybody should adapt to.
But you kind of knew that was going to happen, and you got to look at it like this. Some of the people that you thought might have, you know what I'm saying, been here that's not here, the people that would show you something, they're here. Trying to come through Harlem, people, like, we might not be here all the time, but we here. You feel me? So we see the growth and progression. Some of the people might not need to be here. I'm not trying to be funny.
That's a fact. Say that again.
Artie say that all the time.
Those are the ones we don't need.
They're not supposed to be here.
We draining them out.
Wean out respectfully.
We draining them out with good content.
Right. And that's a thing for y'all. The thing it carries, you don't have any distractions. You know what I'm saying? People talking about shit that don't got nothing to do with the topic. You can stay on topic. So it's a good thing. Don't look at it like, damn, okay, now none of y'all is here. Then they just not here. Other new people gonna come and just.
It's definitely a blessing. Man, I say that all the time. It's definitely a blessing. You know what I mean? Definitely a blessing, man. But I just want to throw that out there, like, you know, everybody, you know, took.
Before we get out of here,
constructive criticism. Nah, I take it. You know what I mean? I take it. You know what I mean? Yo,
Bucks and Cola. Before we get out of here, right? I had this question I need to ask. Right? I was watching Drink Champs, and Mano was up there. So Noriega asked him, if you could do a versus, who would you want to do the versus with? He said he would like to do the versus with Joe Buttons. How y'all feel about that?
That's a definite. Yes, because they kind of similar but different. Nori and Joe Buttons is like,
no, not Nori.
Mano.
No.
I think
Mano want to see Mano do a versus. Not trying.
You think Mano will destroy who?
Joe
Come on, Bucks. Come on, Bucks.
No, Bucks. You know, Bucks. No.
I just think so. I think Mano will destroy Joe Buttons.
What
I don't even want to see a versus with Mano, and that's like not no hateration, but I don't know. Like Mano, only song I know from Mano that was a bop was High Hater. And getting that. Outside of that, I don't know his catalog. I don't know.
All right, well, let me know Joe Buttons. What did Joe Buttons do hot?
Okay. Pump It Up. Let me see. He has some shit though.
Nah, Joe got some shit.
His little CD. I did buy the CD. That's what I'm trying to gauge on now. Do I remember the shit? Because I don't.
You can't remember till you touch back down, like I do.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
But Joe Budden's to get him out of here.
Yeah.
All right, but that's something that could be that'd be Joe Budden versus Mano.
We're gonna talk about that next show, Bucks.
I thought you was gonna talk about Mano and Uncle Murder's situation, but that's something we'll talk about next show too.
Copy.
They supposed to have did yellow tape and all that again, and like you said, 50 being petty. Cola said 50 is one of them loyalists, and he's like, yo, nigga, you loyal to me, nigga. I put you on. I made your life great. You better not mess with no Mano. What's going on?
Mano
shut Mano down.
No rainbows, but Mano took it like a man, and Mano was on Drink Champs, and he explained it correctly. He like, listen, at the end of the day.
He ain't slander him. Yeah. He said he knew. He understood.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Right, that's a fact. But your Cola sis, I appreciate you. Happy
we appreciate you,
Thank
Queen.
you. I had a good time. I'm not gonna be a stranger.
That's a fact. I appreciate
Please
that.
don't. I'm watching you on IG. Keep doing your work. Keep doing you.
Thank you. And I'm proud of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay in the course. It's just gonna get bigger and better and greater. Just stick to it. Don't worry about who's here, who's not here. Like I said, the people that's here is supposed to be here, and that's just it. So I will talk to y'all later, and I'm about to drop down.
Shout out to everybody for the pull-ups, man. We appreciate everybody with the pull-up. It's a show at a time, man.
Yeah, one show at a time, one step at a time, man. You know what I mean? That's how that, that's
how you feel about the show so far, Bucks, man? How you feel about the show
you're
today?
Already, man. I love it, man. You see, I pushed the Bozo Award to the side. I don't know if you noticed, I pushed that to the side.
When you back on with the Bozo Award?
It usually go on Friday, so I'm gonna do Friday because I'm gonna have to. We got to Fat Joe got to go on that list, man.
Copy. So is it legit to say this is like the remix to the Bozo? I mean to the Celebrity Bozo Award. We could jump from there to here, from there to here. It's all remix.
Three times a week for Hip Hop Talk Weekly. And we got the Celebrity Bozo Award every Friday, man. You understand what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for pulling up, rocking out with your boy, your Artie. You already know, man. It's always thank you, man. I appreciate it. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I don't know what just happened. That was crazy. That was just crazy right there. Oh, that's my guys. I was about to say that's crazy.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
All right.
That's a fact. Yeah.
But I appreciate the show, Bucks. I see where the show is going, man. A show at a time. We're going to keep this thing moving. We're going to get more people in the building, a show at a time. I like this. We got some more to talk about.
That's a fact. We got a lot to talk about, man. Hip hop, it goes on all day, every day with hip hop. You heard?
From classic to like hip hop never stop.
That's a fact. Let me see. My man dropped something new. Let's see what we talking about.
It's that dark side for the women who bloom in the shadow, the ones they said would not shine. The dirty sector didn't hold us, it honed us. Speak on it. They said a woman can't make it in the dirty sector. Outside pressure just made me better. These concrete roses broke through the shade. Now watch them worship the empire we made. Bow down. They swore we'd be stuck, just a story untold. Now the script slipped and we took control. From the dark side corners to the main stage glow. They said the birth is now the whole world knows. I remember the echoes that she won't last long. Turning doubt into fuel, turning weakness too strong. They watch from the sidelines with a skeptical smile as I build my empire in this so-called exile. Same ones calling angry when I just spoke clear. Label me difficult for killing the fear. But the dark side teaches what the light never could. How to make no understood, how to make us feel good. They build their channels on my name and my pain. Reaction videos to my hustle, my game. But the views on your screen can't cash out my dreams. I'm the architect, baby, you just dream to sing. This ain't just a victory, it's a reckoning. Every late night paid off, every silent blessing. They thought the pressure would break my composition. it just added diamond to my intuition. They said a woman can't make it in the dirty sector. Dark side pressure just made me better. So much better. These concrete roses broke through the shade. Now watch them worship the empire we made. Bow down, they swore we'd be stuck, just a story untold. Now the script flipped and we took control. From the dark side corners to the main stage glow. Dirty said to birth us, we're on a whole sector mentality, elevated taste. No time for the fake love or the energy waste. I see you mirroring the blueprint I laid. My cadence, my aura, but the substance is frayed. You wanted the glamour without the grit, without the dark side nights that truly built it. I'm moving silence now, the chatter's just noise. While you chase the trends, I'm building legacy joys. You got opinions, I got enterprise. You got critiques, I got real prize. The dark side sharpened me, left edges so clean. Now every deal I touch turns obsidian me. They love to watch the struggle, they hate to watch the rise. Especially when it's a woman with that dark side in her eyes. They can't relate. They said a woman can't make it in the dirty sector. We hear dark side pressure just made me better. So much better. These concrete roses broke through the shade. Now watch them worship the empire we made. Bow down, they swore we'd be stuck, just a story untold. Now the script flipped and we took control. From the dark side corners to the main stage glow. Dirty said to birth us, now the whole world knows. Dedicated crime music. They whisper. Dirty sector. They whisper dark side.
That's a fact. Shout out to my man Renegade Society Production. He do what he do as he do all the time when he do it all the time. You dig? Y'all already, man. It's your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General. You understand? Shout out to my man Party Artie, aka the Light Side General. You already know what to do, man. It gets better, man. Check us out. Right back at y'all. I'll let you know further notice, but you know we giving y'all 3 times a week. So what today is? Wednesday, Tuesday, whatever. You understand? Probably do something Saturday. Make sure y'all pop out, catch me out for the Celebrity Bozo of the Week Friday. And on that note, man, I'm out of here. Y'all stay warm.